I'm sad because Mike Tyson lost to a white homo. I hate my life, I hate the fact Mike Tyson lost. I'm so angry Tyson lost. Netflix was broken and they won't refund me. I wanna get a weapon and end it, honey. I'm so mad Mike Tyson lost. I wanna strangle Jake Paul, nibble his balls. I'm so mad Mike Tyson lost. I'm so mad Mike Tyson lost. Strangle Jake Paul, nibble his balls. I'm so mad Mike Tyson lost. I'm so mad Mike Tyson lost. I wanna strangle Jake Paul, nibble his balls. I'm so mad Mike Tyson lost.
Hey, Bullfrog is a moron.
I'm so mad Mike Tyson lost. I wanna strangle Jake Paul, nibble his balls.
You haven't
I'm
given
so
the
mad
generic to air his freedom of
Mike
speech.
Tyson
All the spooky
lost.
goofy millions will perish in 2025.
I'm
That's
so
not a
mad
prediction, that's a spoiler.
Mike Tyson lost. I'm so mad Mike Tyson lost.
I've been going to wrestling shows for over 30 years. Never in all that time have I ever felt, until last Sunday, that my security, my safety, my life was in danger at a wrestling show.
Malili Malibogna Bata. Kamusta Popojo. Salamat for going live Kuya Joe. You having given the general to air his freedom of speech. All the spooky gooky will perish in 2025. That's not a prediction, that's a spoiler.
Oh my God. What in the world? Oh my God. General Santos. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to get weird and bizarre. That's right, we're going to get weird and bizarre. The alert's going out that we are live. We're about to get weird and bizarre. Netflix has already edited, apparently, Raw. We're going to read about what that means. I've seen it a couple of places, and it's ridiculous, by the way. We're going to get to that in just a minute. So get ready. Give it a couple of minutes. You guys hit that like button. We're going to start her up, baby. Put that route in. Put that route in.
Put that route in.
Hogan's Sad Last Days.
Who's ready for the SmackDown intro?
I got to make that.
Yo, new fucking intro. Who ready for that SmackDown intro? Who ready for the take control? Yo, first we gon' lick it up, then we gon' burn it up, then we gon' turn it up. Yeah, here we go, baby girl. I put rod, take it out. I put rod and take it out. Shut it in your fucking mouth. I'ma put it in and take it out. Shove it down your 50 mouth. There I go. Yeah, put that rod in.
That rod in.
Put that rod in. Yeah, put that rod in.
Put that rod in.
Put that rod in.
Put that rod in.
Put that rod in. Who you playing with? Yeah, bust that puss out. Here I go. Yeah, about to fucking bust that tuss out. Yeah, Here we go, I'm about to ride it downtown, about to ride it down, ram it down your throat like a hoe. Yeah, you know, yeah. Yo, put that route in.
Put that route in.
Yo, put that route in. Go ahead and put that route in. Yo, put that route in. Yo, put that route in.
Put that route in.
Put that route in.
Put that route in.
Yo, put that route in. Put that route in.
Put that route in.
New SmackDown intro. Put that route in. Welcome to SmackDown. When I think SmackDown, I think this. Yeah, who you fooling now? Here I come, hear me out, yeah, hear me out, yeah. Put the gold what we out. First we gon' lick it up, then we gon' burn it out, then we gonna turn it up, turn it, throw it down your mouth. Yeah, baby girl, you take that rod in and out. I'ma shove it down your filthy fucking mouth. Here we go, put that rod in, put that
rod in.
Put that rod in.
Put that rod in.
Put that rod in.
Put that rod in.
Yeah, put that rod in. Lick it up, lick it up, lick it up.
Put that rod in.
Put that rod in. Put that rod in. Put that rod in.
Put that rod in.
Put that rod in. Here we go and rod in.
Put that rod in. Put that rod in.
SmackDown Live.
Put that rod in.
Yeah, put that rod in. Put that rod in.
Put that rod in.
Ride in, yeah, put that ride in, put that ride in, yo, put that ride in,
Put that
ride in, oh yeah, Butch, yeah, puss all Butch,
Whoa.
looking like an asshole, let me bust that tush, yeah, here I go, one finger out in and out, here I go, I eat it out like a crocodile, oh, I'ma have to gobble it all up, yeah, here we go, I'ma be the one with stuff, here we go, have you ever been a whore? I'ma be in Happy Gilmore too. Get ready for this. Here I go, up I'm inside you, bitch. Yeah, I'm up in your business, bitch. Here I go. Yeah, hit that fucking pole. Show me you can be a filthy asshole, foe. Yeah. Put that ride in. Put that ride in. Yo, put that ride in. Yeah, right back. Sing it for me.
Yeah, put that rod in. I put that rod in.
What am I doing? I have no idea what I'm doing, guys.
Yeah, you about to get. Yeah.
Comes the
here we
ride
go,
back
this is
part.
My part. Finish it. Here we go. You about to get the cock. Oh my God, get ready to get shell shocked. When I'm in the ring, you can see my thing bulging out around my muffin. Hear it on the string. Oh my God, you want some of that ride back? Yeah, let's get double ass stack. Here we go, got a 6-pack like that. Shell shock, put you down if you're skinny or you're fat. Yeah, put that rod in, put that ride back, put that ride back, rod in, put that rod in,
Put that rod in.
put that rod in, finish put that rod in.
Put that rod in.
It's Sharmo Sack, Sharmo Sack. Oh, Sharmo Sack, Sharmo Sack. Put that rod in. Yo, put that rod in. Put that rod in. Yo, put that rod in.
Put that rod in.
Make it trainer. I ride you like training wheels. Get you on the side of a cliff. Teach you out them heels. Bend over and slip them panties down first. Here I go and my cucumber about to burst. So put that rod in. Put that.
I don't know, bro. You know, I think it's an underrated song. It's an underrated song. But yeah, we'll get into Netflix. It basically they did something with. Fuck is that?
I can feel it in the
Oh my God! What? What?
feel it everywhere.
What in the hell? Oh my God!
From the sky, coming from down below, coming from up.
Oh my God!
I can feel it. Here it comes, here it comes, here it comes, here it comes. It's a Sith bomb.
Sith Negan donated $500.
Here it comes, here it comes, here it comes, here it comes. It's a Sith bomb.
Holy! Oh my God!
Here it comes. I can feel it in the air. I can feel it everywhere. I can feel my hair standing up. He's gonna drop
lost my voice yesterday, kind of. Oh my God! Holy shit, bro.
Purchase this beat on towerbeats.com.
Here it comes, here it comes, here it comes, here it comes. It's a sit bomb.
We haven't even started the damn show yet!
Here it comes, here it comes, here it comes, here it comes. It's a sit bomb.
Oh my God!
Oh, here it comes, here it comes, here it comes, here it comes, here it comes. It's a sit bomb. Here it comes, here it comes, here it comes.
We have not started the show yet!
It's a sit bomb. Here it comes, and it's a sit bomb. Here it comes, here it comes, here it comes, here it comes. It's a sit bomb. Here it comes, here it comes, here it comes, here it comes, and it's a sit bomb. Here it comes, here it comes.
Oh my God, it's a friggin' New Year's miracle! Oh my goodness!
Enemy designs. Here it
Oh my God! TP for everybody! You're all getting it! You're getting
It's a
it!
sit bomb. Here it comes, here it comes.
Sith Strikes Back. The Return of Negan. Here's a weird and bizarre JCS donation bomb. Are you happy now, Sly Hustle J? Time to play. End of line. Hashtag the enemy designed.
Thank you, Sith, my God! What in the world, Sith Negan? We haven't even started the show yet! You know what? Play some more, Sith Negan. Play some more! 500! I don't care! Play more! Play more, Sith! Not that song. I'm talking about this one!
Here comes the bomb. There's bombs.
Yeah!
Here it comes. End of line. End of line. The enemy designed. End of line. End of line. The enemy designed. Oh no. End of line. The enemy designed. Come on, come on. End of line. End of line. The enemy designed. I'm unfairly at the price you get so much. This is what you want, this is what you get. I said to make bomb that will make you regret. Stepping up to there, you got no chance. Making brain legend is here. I'm unfairly there. End of line.
The enemy design!
The enemy designed. Over 30,000 bucks, you got so much. This is what you want, this is what you get. I said to lose a bomb that will make you regret. Regret, regret. Stepping up to him, you got no chance. Make it rain, the legend is here. End of line. End of line. End of line.
I feel the power running through my veins!
End of line. The enemy design. Oh.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen. You talk about
Here it comes, it's a sit bomb.
crazy, man. Sith freaking Negan with one of the biggest surprises of 2025. Holy crap. I am legit floored right now. I have completely derailed my whole this whole show tonight. I'm sorry. We haven't even started. Let's start it up. I got to compose myself. Okay. Calm down. Gallbladder hurts a little bit. Let's calm down. Let's calm down. Wow. Well, that's crazy. I don't know if Sith was watching the stream earlier today, but I actually put up a goal that was pretty hefty.
The return of Negan. Here's a weird and bizarre JCS donation
That's
bomb.
crazy.
Are you happy now, Sly Hustle J? Time to play. End of line.
That's
Hashtag
crazy.
the enemy designed.
Sith, thank you so much, man. That is really unexpected. Holy shit. Sith Negan, man. He's approaching, I believe I said this the other day, that he's approaching, if he's not at this month, it's next month or this month. I think it's this month. 70 months, a $100 patron record on Patreon. It's crazy that we talked about the goal earlier, and Sith Negan just crushed almost into half of it somehow. That is wild. We'll put that up top. That is worth taking a look at now. It wasn't really worth taking a look at earlier today, but now it is. That's crazy. All right, Negan, we're going to give you... What colors are we going to give Sith? I got to catch my breath. I'm old. You don't realize how old you're getting until you're out of breath from throwing toilet paper on yourself. That's when you realize, wow, I am aging ungracefully. I am out of breath. Okay, I'm going to be all right. It's going to be all right. It's funny. The older I get, the bigger the donation almost kills me. Did you ever think about that? Like, who else? Is there anybody else like? Can anyone? How many other people can say that? By the way, what kind of a weird, pathetic thing to say is that? Like, the older I get, the bigger the donation almost kills me. It's a crazy thing to say. But yeah, I used to celebrate and be shocked by certain donations 5 years ago, and I'd be like, yeah, I feel great. Now that I'm 40, I'm like, oh my God, like I need to do some cardio or something. It's my whole body doesn't understand. Like your body is like somebody just put $500 at me, and my body doesn't know what to do. It wants to like explode into itself. It doesn't understand. So it starts convulsing and jizzing. We got to get Sith Negan up here. Wow, that's a cool logo. Look at this. Should we keep this, Sith? Sith, it's up to you. Do you like this, or does this look stupid? It's up to you. I like it, kind of, but I'm not sure if you'll like it. But it's pretty cool. You let me know if you think that's cool, and we'll keep it. That looks crazy. Sith Negan. I don't even remember what I got to remember what I was supposed to start the show with, and I'll remember in a minute, but it's just taking me a second. Okay. Because that is the top dono. I don't think anyone's going to top that tonight. I don't believe. So, Sith Negan dropping $500 is fucking wild to start the show. Man, things really are going to get weird and bizarre. Okay, let's see what people are saying. Louis Ordinetta, how you doing, man? April this year will be my 6-year anniversary as a $100 patron member. That is crazy. That is insanely, like, you could not fathom that. There's so many records that are broken by Sith Negan, and records in general that are broken that only like 500 to 1,000 people on the planet probably understand or know about, but they're pretty crazy. Like, and they will always mean a lot to me. I'll never forget it. Who would think, Sith Negan with the bits on Twitch, Sith Negan the night that we set the record. There's so many records and things. William Belcher, what's up, bro? How you been? Good to see you on Twitter. Gonna get relax, calm down, try to regroup and get the show going. I'll come out of this eventually. Joe looks 30 and sounds 20. Wow, that's pretty cool. I've actually blown my voice out today. I blew it out earlier today, and I'm sick. I'm actually sick, so that's why I think my voice is really blown out from being sick. So I don't know, man. I'll if I sound 20 right now, I'm amazed because my voice is jacked up bad. Get them likes up. Yes, please do. There's toilet paper all over the place. Why do you have toilet paper beside you? Well, number one, for those reasons, for that exact moment right there, in case I ever need to use toilet paper, I want to be prepared, like, typo negative. You never knew when they needed to throw toilet paper out of people. It was kind of like a wrestling show, though. We threw the streamers out. But the real reason is in case I have to blow my nose on the air. That's the real reason. That reason sucks. But we'll just say it's to celebrate $500 donations like that. Colo, how you doing, man? Colo. Clam Baked is here. What's up? Joe Bishop, Louis Urdaneta. Matt Colon is here. A lot of colons going on in here. You're very welcome. Thank you, Sith. What else? Sith, my brother, how you doing? Get that poopy paper. Poopy paper. Ugh. Erase your mind. What's up? This is what you want. This is what you get. The end of the line. I think the song says that, which is a line from another one, but 2020 seeing that TP. Yeah, 2020 seeing that TP like, Yeah, 2020 is like, no, this is worth lots of money. Don't waste this. That's true. I've never worried about toilet paper, though, because I always overstocked it back in the day. But I told you guys that. I actually overstocked toilet paper so much just by habit. I've always done it because I didn't want to go shopping for it. So, and back years ago, I had I actually had money. So I would just be like, here's $150. Give me all the toilet paper. Here's 100, and I would just stack it. And that way I don't have to shop. Every time I go out shopping, I didn't need to get it. I just stacked it. And I ordered it in bulk, however, Amazon, whatever. And so when COVID happened, I was actually able to give people toilet paper. It was crazy. Because I just had so much toilet paper. I remember leaving it at someone's house who on like the Facebook page, they were like, we're out. Like, does anybody know where you can get it? And I was like, yeah, I can deliver it to you. They were like, the place up the street doesn't have it. They don't have it. I don't have anywhere to go, and nobody's delivering it right now. And like, does anybody know where it is? Because I've only got like 15 minutes to drive right there. And some people were like, they're out down the street. They're out over there. I've got one roll. If people were being nice, but I was like, oh, I got you. And they paid for it too. They were like, I'll pay you for it. I just don't want to go out and I can't get it. I probably gave it to them for less. I think I just gave it to them, actually. I gave them because they just needed like a little bit. I gave them 6 rolls. Imagine that. That's when you start to know your neighbors, I didn't love COVID. None of us loved COVID really, but obviously it was fucking terrible. But the one thing that was cool was getting to like know some of your neighbors or getting to meet people or just seeing, just getting to work together with some people. Not a lot. Not everybody did, and a lot of people just hid away in their houses. But I mean, a lot of people did work together or help or like, I've got this if you need that, and I'll come over. Just people were being really cool around my area. So I thought that was cool. That was the one positive from COVID, was that the local area was working together. People were like coming out of their houses kind of for once and doing stuff like that. What's up, Sith? Hanging in there, just hate this cold weather. Yeah. I haven't really been sick like this, I want to say in a bit. I tested negative for COVID, though. But a bunch of other people I know were like, oh, my God, I got COVID. Joe, people were selling hand sanitizer for $20. Yeah, there was people making hand sanitizer all in the neighborhoods, dude, just giving it away. It's like, you don't understand. Like, I'm telling you, bro, A lot of the people in my neighborhood, you know what I mean? That like mothers and daughters were like knitting masks. They were making hand sanitizer and like giving it out and shit. It was going on everywhere around here. Oh my God. Wow. Fuck. Wow, Sith. I just saw your text. Oh my God. Holy shit, that really caught me off guard, man. That's crazy. I talk, you know, Sith talks off the air a lot. He's around all the time, watching somewhere. Or, you know, he leaves messages and comments and likes all the videos on Patreon and stuff. So, wow, he caught me off guard. That's so crazy, man. Hey, Kyle, thank you so much, man. Kyle just became a $10 VIP on Patreon. Kyle, thank you so much, man. Thank you very much, man. I hope you watch all the content on Patreon. Hundreds of songs on Patreon. Thousands of podcasts on Patreon. There's so much there on Patreon. Let's find out if Leah's on her way home yet. Let's see if Leah's on her way home. Let's text her real quick. So I do want to talk about the Netflix thing. We're going to get in that in a few minutes. We can talk a little bit about this Notre Dame Penn State game. People want to talk about it, so I'll let you guys tell me about it because I don't know that much about what's going on college football wise. We talk a little bit about the NFL playoffs coming up this weekend. It's starting, baby. Let's go. If you're into the football stuff, we probably going to sign Mike Vrabel as our Patriots head coach. But the Patriots can't announce Mike Vrabel as the head coach yet because they have to first interview a few black coaches because of the DEI rules in the NFL. So you have to interview multiple minorities or something before you can hire a coach or hire somebody. I mean, dude, this is the type of retardism that our country is involved in. Like, are you serious? We all know they want to hire Mike Vrabel. We all know that Mike Vrabel's the guy. Everybody's dead set on, yep, we'll take Vrabel. But we have to literally... How insulting is that, too, by the way? Dude, is that not sickening? I'm sorry, if you're an African-American, if you're a black male, are you not, like... Is that not, like, insulting? If the Patriots are going to interview you, and you go in for the interview, and, I mean, you know that you're not there really to ever get the job. They're not really going to hire you. You're only there because they have to check a box before they make the decision on the other person. Dude, that's crazy. That's crazy. What does that interview even look like? I mean, I'm assuming that you're going in thinking, hey, listen, they're not hiring me. They're going to hire Mike Vrabel. I'm just here because they have to interview one. So I'm gonna treat it really seriously to practice for my other interviews. So I mean, optimistically, glass half full. Like, yeah, that's how you're gonna think. But is that not insulting or sick or something weird? Is that not? You know what I'm saying? Like how it feels gross and wrong. But it's not a speculation. It's a fact. They must interview minorities. That's crazy. I just feel that is so slimy. Like, oh, hello Jefferson, yes. Yeah, tell us why you want the job. Yeah, cool, man. Well, we'll let you know. African-American interview, Asian-American interview, female interview, lesbian man tree fucker interview. Okay. Well, I guess we're going to go with Mike Vrabel. Ridiculous, stupid, retarded. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Oh, my goodness. It's the big man. It's Botch Club. Wow. Scissor me. The Botch Club on Instagram.
The last botch is now. Happy New Year, Joe Cronin Nation. Must see John Cena post just posted. Enjoy, Joe Cronin Nation.
Ooh. All right, let's go check this out on Botch Club, man. Botch Club. I haven't heard from Botch Club in a while. It is so good to hear from you, man. What is up? Botch Club on Instagram. They are now at 80,000. Over 80,000 followers on Instagram. Check this out.
Wow. And again, John Cena may have suffered a broken nose off that knee by Rollins.
Oh, everybody remembers that. That broken nose.
He was special.
Got
Watch the knee. Right to the nose of Cena.
Oof.
And again, John Cena may have suffered a broken nose off that knee by Rollins.
Oh, my God.
He was special.
I forgot how horrific that was. Everybody in Los Angeles right now.
And here comes the Brood. Gangrel edge.
Oh, come on.
The break, Kevin. We've been speculating on the fact that perhaps the Brood, there was some
The Brood is here!
Gangrel and edge.
Well, Hulk Hogan did it. You guys booed Hulk Hogan the other day, and he went out into the woods over there, and he just went to town. So that's what Hogan did. He's a sick bastard, and you know it. I know it. We all know it. And that's what he does. So, man, shout out to you. And shout out to the man,
Sith Negan, $500.
Sith Negan with the $500 bomb. Botch Club in the house. Botch Club is Joe Cronin's burner account, if you didn't know. I wish it was. Man, imagine if I had a burner account with Botch Club. I mean, I'd have 80,000 followers on Instagram. I wonder, how much money does that make you, Botch Club? It probably not even a lot, but it should be a lot. 80,000 followers is like, I mean, you've got to be like monetized, right? You monetized on Instagram? $5 a day, $50 a day. I think that Triple H is going to be. This is going to sound maybe crazy. I don't know, but I think Triple H is really thinking about getting Hogan out there again in the right place. And I know that there's been rumors that he's talked about he's going to come out heel the next time, or if he gets booed the next. He basically said what my idea was. But honestly, dude, my idea was to do that the other night. How did they not have that idea for the other night? Because when Hogan came out, the first thing I thought was, uh-oh, is he going to get booed or are they going to be all right with him? I mean, that was the first thing I thought. I went, uh-oh, and the crowd all knew what they had to do. They're like, oh, yeah, we're going to boo him. I mean, dude, this was an L.A. crowd. I mean, listen, Florida boos him. Other states boo him. Right-wing areas boo Hulk Hogan. So it's not just the left-wing thing, but obviously that's a big part of it. But he's been getting booed other places too. So it was like a must that he's going to get booed. So I cannot believe. So that means that they really did not know. They were that tone deaf that they had no idea. They had no clue that Hogan was going to get booed. How did you not know that? That blows my mind that they didn't know. But according to what I'm hearing from many people, they kind of were shocked. Shocked? Like, what the fuck, bro? That's crazy. Yeah, but so next time, I'm sure they'll do it next time, but it would have been so much more epic if he had done it this time and he had gone back. Whoa, Brendan needs to get quiet. That's loud. If he'd come out there just like ridiculous. Guys, you want to see a flash from the past right now? How many of you guys remember Game Genie? How many of you guys remember Game Genie? That's right. Look, it still works. It still works. 1990. What's crazy about this is I have the booklets still, the little booklets. The reason why I have this out is because, of course, all my kids find out about things through YouTube. So the youngest one is like, did you know in Mario you can float and do all these crazy things, but you have to have Game Genie, and it's this like rare cartridge thing, and you stick it in, and then like if you use it, it's like you get, and he started using current meta terminology about from nowadays, where he's like, you get to mod it. He goes and it mods it and all this other stuff, and he was talking about it. And he was like, "No, does that? Can you find that anywhere, like online? Like, how much is it?" Because he's gonna ask me for it. He's like, "How much do you think it is? Like, do you know where they, like, you can't get it anymore?" Is what they said. And I'm like, "Oh, this is great, because I have one in the basement." So I went down and I came up with it, and he was like, "Oh my God." So he is just waiting for me to put this in and get the Nintendo going. And the thing about it is now you get all the codes. I believe all the codes are just online. You can just go online probably and find all the codes, because everybody just uploaded all the codes everywhere. But back in the day, I mean, you had to order the subscription so you could get the codes in the mail every time new games came out, or they went backwards and made more stuff for the old games and whatever. And I remember getting that every 30 days or every 60 days or something. I would get another Game Genie code book in the mail. I still got the original code book. I thought that was really cool. It was very nice. By the way, I sold that John Cena card for the people that were wondering. Speaking of money and stuff like that, I sold the John Cena card. I put it up on eBay. I wanted to sell it for I tried to sell it for $2,000. Nobody bought it for forever. Nobody bought it. Somebody made me an offer for $300. Somebody made me an offer for $200, and somebody did make me an offer for $550. And I said, okay, I'm gonna sell it, and I sold it. But I don't get the money until they verify it. And obviously it was purchased by some Asian place over in China or something, because it's going to Portland or somewhere where they're going to scan it to make sure it's real or something, and then I get the money. So the whole point of the thing was to have the money. Sith Negan just advanced it to me apparently to start the show. And so it's oh, well, I won't get the release of funds for 20 days. Why did I do this? It's just kind of funny. But yeah, man, I wonder who got it. I wonder if Ping Pong or whoever his name is going to really enjoy it. And I wonder if he has the collection of all the Topps cards, and that's why he was excited to get it. I don't know. But it's the only one. It's the only one. Oh, shit. Leah just texted me. Oh, shit. What did I want her to say? Fuck. I forget what I wanted her to say. Damn it. There was something. Oh, no, I don't remember what. Damn it. I was going to call you. I can't remember what I was going to tell her to say. I was going to tell my wife to say something. Oh, thank you, Sith. Look at that. GameHacking.org. I always wanted a modded system, but I never. The closest I ever had was a Game Genie. I thought about a couple of years ago. I almost got one of those modded mini systems, and then I almost got a modded Xbox. I didn't know which one I wanted to do, and then I went for. I was going to do one of the Nintendo systems, but I don't know, I probably just didn't want to buy anything for myself, so I decided not to do it. But I back in the day, I would have done it. Back if I was 28 years old, hell yeah. I whipped out my original Xbox the other day, and I was playing MVP baseball on it because it's so good. Notre Dame 17. Look at that. Sith, I did go to the website. I just bookmarked it. So I bookmarked it. I love the font at the top of it. This is a website that's existed since 2006 or 4 or something. This website is from 04. Oh my God. That's crazy. Oh, it doesn't look that bad actually, but that's funny. It's definitely an older seeming website. That's awesome though. This is great. Techno Bowl. That's crazy. I showed you guys the gaming video from high school last week or a couple weeks ago. We watched that. That was like just a dive back into, nostalgia, I guess. But yeah, I guess they censored Raw. Let's look this up because I don't know exactly what the parts are that they allegedly censored, but apparently Raw was already censored by Netflix. Unless this is, I've been completely clickbaited. Raw censored. Let's see. The Rock censored line to Pat McAfee on Raw. Netflix first WWE Raw results ending explained. Netflix censoring The Rock's entrance on Raw confirms one. The Rock censored by WWE on Raw's Netflix. So a lot of people are saying that it's actually WWE that censored it. I mean, because why would Netflix censor it? So you're telling me if I go back to watch Raw on Netflix that part is now censored? Where The Rock said shit, right? Because didn't he say shit to open up the show? And I was like, oh, shit, here we go. I mean, I kind of like the idea that live anything can happen, and that's just what it is. But later on, they're supposed to be PG, so they'll edit it. Okay. But, and it is funny because on the screen, it's like TV PG. But then we heard multiple swears and things during the show, but then it said on the screen TV PG. I don't know if that means they can be fined for that or if they're just in trouble with Netflix or whatever. The crowd was chanting swears and stuff and whatever else, so they edited that. Oh, yeah. Okay, so a visibly excited Johnson hyped up Cole and McAfee saying, "Let's fucking go," as the crowd matched his energy. Sean Ross Cyclops douchebag who hopes that I die and likes to flag me to take me out says, well, we got the first censor when The Rock said, "Let's fucking go." I didn't hear the F word live. So I did not hear the F word live. But I did hear him say the shit stuff in the ring. Later in the promo, The Rock got away with dropping a bullshit without the audio dropping. But clearly, even on Netflix, the standards and practices department still has lines that can't be crossed. Oddly, that sits at odds with what Triple H seemed to promise on the Pat McAfee show back in June 2024 when he said censorship would not be an issue on Netflix. Right now, just as an example of us being on Fox, if the crowd chants holy shit or something much worse, they just take that audio. Sometimes they take the picture and the audio off, and it's just a black screen. We won't have those issues on Netflix. The ability to be live globally, the ability to have everything seen at once everywhere, it's a game-changing moment. Ironically, of course, McAfee's line of questioning about censorship was prompted by The Rock's return earlier in 2024 that led to a now infamous social media aimed at the network standards and practices department. So Netflix chose not to edit out the very obvious "F-U Solo" chants that greeted Solo Sikoa's arrival. Well, why would Netflix want to censor it? That's my question. Why do they care? Is it because they're airing it live on their main screen? So Netflix is like, well, we don't want live programming that's airing like that. But hasn't Netflix done a few comedy specials where, I mean, there are horrendous jokes? So I don't quite understand why Netflix would want to edit WWE Raw. I mean, the only thing I can think of is that if Netflix or WWE is promoting that it's a PG show, Netflix might be bothered by that. Like, hey, you're saying it's a PG show, but now you're swearing like that. That's not okay. We can't lie like that. It's got to be clear and whatever else. But, But other than that, if WWE were to change it to TV 14, then would Netflix not be okay? Then they would be okay with it? It'd be all right? Is it just that the mislabeling is what's bothering them? If it even is bothering them at all, we don't even know. It could just be WWE that wanted to do that. I don't know. Ladies and gentlemen, to start the show earlier tonight, Sith Negan dropped a freaking bomb on the show, and that's why his name is up here down below. So get a gander at that, because Sith Negan dropped a absolute mega bomb. TV, MA, or 14. Well, I mean, I'd be okay for that. Garguts in the chat says the audio cut out when he went up to Michael Cole and Pat McAfee. Oh, I didn't hear that. Okay, so it did cut out on that part. Okay, that's interesting. I love my 2 terabyte modded original Xbox. Oh my God. Sith Negan, that is awesome. Oh my God, bro. A modded 2 terabyte Xbox? Holy shit. I love Xbox so much. Oh, swear to God to you. I love Xbox. Look at this. Oh, Sith Negan. By the way, everybody, I've got 5 of these. And you know something? They're all broken. I've got 5 of these. Now, I have one that's working. One of them, it's working. It's in the other room. It's plugged in right now. But it's got a problem, and it barely plays. It's got something to do with the disc tray. I was able to play MVP Baseball on it earlier, but it only works if the disc is like pristine disc. But these actually lasted a long time. They actually, I mean, to be honest, I think the original Xbox was wicked durable. It was way more durable than 360. The reason these are broken is because one of them I spilled something in the whole thing and destroyed it. The other one, the disc tray snapped. We could fix that, right? That can be fixed probably somehow. The third one, that one did fry. And that is the oldest one I have. And that one did fry. That was my original one that my mother bought me. And I put that up on my table out in the other room because it means something to me, because my mother worked really hard probably to get that for me for Christmas. The first year it came out, the day it came out, she bought it for me. So that one kind of means a lot to me, so I keep it. But then I just keep keeping them because I keep thinking, somebody can probably fix these somehow. And maybe I could fix a couple of them. I don't know. But so I've got them. And this was the baby, man. When this came out, dude, I will never forget it. I will never forget the smell of it. I'll never forget unwrapping the controllers and then popping in Halo and being like, holy shit. I called my friend Bobby so quick. I was like, dude, you're not going to believe this game, Halo. You have to play this with me. You've got to try Halo. You've got to see this game, dude. I'm telling you. And it was like November 23rd or November something, 2021 maybe. And I was like, dude, this game is great. Like, He at the time he had the Dreamcast, so he played a lot of Crazy Taxi on his Dreamcast. But I was like, dude, this shooter is crazy. And forget it when you started doing the LAN parties, it was just full on nostalgia. What's that music that's on YouTube whenever they show the POV? It's like cue up that music right now. There are people that can fix and mod them. says Sith Negan. That's a great point. Maybe someday I can trade them or something. I can be like, hey, you know what? Can you get me a modded Xbox? Or can you get me a new Xbox? And then I'll give you 4 broken ones. I'll give you 4 fixable broken ones that you can sell for probably $1,000. And you give me a $600 modded one or whatever. So I probably could make a trade with somebody somewhere. So maybe that will happen. I don't know. Someday when I'm not worried about surviving week to week, I'll do that, which could end up being never, but, whatever. But at least my kids will get them, and they can figure out what they want to do with them. N64 system was my GOAT. Yeah, I have a lot of nostalgia for N64, and N64 was legendary. But my nostalgia with N64 is so weird. It's so different. My nostalgia with N64 is being over my friend's house. Because, I've told you guys this before, so I don't want to go into it too long because you've already heard all my stories probably. But this particular one, it's like I chose... What is Finn doing upstairs? Oh, my God, he's building something with the blocks he has. Oh, my God, it's adorable. Oh, my God, he's actually playing with real toys. He's not playing a video game. He's upstairs building blocks. Holy shit. My boy's upstairs building stuff. Look at this. This is like a miracle. He stopped playing actual video games, and he's up there he's up there building something with blocks. He's putting this big thing together. What the hell? That's crazy. He pulled out all the Christmas stuff and put it on the thing. That's funny. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. So N64 was like the system I played over other people's houses all the time because I didn't have it. Because I had original Nintendo, Sega Genesis, PlayStation 1, but I skipped Super Nintendo, but played it a lot, and I skipped N64. And so I had Nintendo, Sega Genesis, PlayStation 1, and then Xbox. Yeah, that's how it went. Sega Genesis, Nintendo, PlayStation, Xbox. But I missed Super Nintendo buying it, and I missed N64. So my biggest memories of N64 are I watched my friend beat, or not beat, but he played for a long time GoldenEye, and I watched him play that. I also, my fond memories of N64, besides Mario Kart and a couple other things, was playing WCW Revenge, I think it was, or NWO versus WCW, I think it was. It might have been, that was Revenge, right? That game, we would have, there would usually be a party or a house party or something like that. It was like 8th grade, and we would be in, I think it was, I want to say it was this guy, Kaz Ta, he was an Asian kid, Vietnamese, his basement, I want to say, and there was 25 kids screaming, and they had beers. They were drinking beers. And just screaming. And I remember the tournaments we had, writing it down on paper, the tournaments, and wrestling game, just a wrestling game. And, people would then, you'd have to beat the next guy, and the screaming and the yelling and just the cheering, and how funny and fun it was to be in that environment of, if you've never really been in that environment, nowadays you don't see that environment that much. You might see it online with your friends on Discord, or you're playing a game and you're all chanting and talking. But there's something different about the 90s and the early 2000s where you'd have a gang of people in a room or a house, and people would be cheering and screaming and reacting and live. It's like euphoric to be there. So it was awesome. So that's what that makes me think of. Yeah, I was younger, so I had to rely on my parents to buy it for me, obviously. I was, PlayStation 1 came out, I was 10, right? Yeah. When Xbox came out, I was 16. And my first system was the Nintendo. My father randomly said, I felt like I was asking my parents for a year, 2 years or a year for Nintendo. You know, I don't know. It was like 1987 or something, 1988. Maybe it was 88 actually. It was it was 87 or 88. I don't remember which year. But I was like, please, can I get a Nintendo? And they'd be like, no. And my dad was like, you know, they'd say no, it's a lot of money and stuff. They had the money. I just think they didn't want. They were like, no, games are probably not good. But then one day we're driving and my dad just goes, let's go do it, honey, or whatever. And I'm like, what are we doing? Because I knew we were on our way home from somewhere, and I'm like, what are we doing? And we pulled into Bradley's. I think it was. And my dad's like, oh, I'll be right back, you know. And like he went into the store and came out with the Nintendo. And I was like blown away. I could not believe it. It was out of nowhere. It was like a surprise out of nowhere. They seemed like they would never get me a system. I could not believe I had a video game system. I was so pumped. I was like almost crying. Like it was crazy. And then I said, I thought that it was so expensive. How much was that? You know? And they were like, I just remember $100. And they might have said 200. They might have said hundreds. I don't know. But I remember my brain couldn't comprehend it. I was like, how did you pay for that? Like, did you put all the dollar bills on the counter? Like, I couldn't fathom $100 worth of money. I didn't even think thought about a credit card back then. They probably used a credit card. But at that age, I was like, would you put all these pennies and quarters and dollars? And like, how did you get, oh my God. Like, I couldn't believe it. I was probably like 3 or 4. Probably 4. Super cool, Joe Bishop. Yeah, it was Bradley's, I think. Sega Genesis had the best sports games, while the Super Nintendo had the best fighting adventure games. Yeah, it's probably true, Sith. I think so. Because, you know, Madden and EA Sports always ran the best on Sega. They just were so good on the Sega. Is Notre Dame still leading? Notre Dame. You say Dame, I say Dame. Let's see. And then we're going to go into the football. We got football over the weekend, too. We got to get to that. Let's see. Oh, my God, man. Penn State took the lead. 24-17. There's 7 minutes and 55 seconds left. We're a little bit behind probably for you guys. Wow. Penn State took the lead. Wow. I'll never forget the $800 price tag for the short-lived Neo Geo system in the 1990s. Holy shit. Yeah. I barely remember that, but I do remember that. But the problem is with that system, I think I spent a lot of time looking at that system through other videos and YouTube channels. But so I think there's a lot of stuff I know about it because I've been looking it up over the last, 10 years on YouTube and stuff. But what I really remember about it is that it was expensive. I probably wasn't going to get it. And I really didn't have any interest in it. Do you guys want to see McDonald's burning down? Oh, Leah just got home. There you go. I mean, I honestly think this is AI. Laser show. That's crazy. What's up, beautiful? Oh. She's talking to my boys. My friend had the Neo Geo. The McFiery. Yeah, we're going to serve up a McFiery to everybody. Oh, shit. Did my computer just shit itself? Hold on a second. My computer crapping itself. Hang on a second. All right, real quickly while I fix a couple of things. I'm just going to fix something real quickly. Let me see if this fixes stuff because I see that there's some kind of issue going on. Let me really quickly just play a little bit of me toilet papering myself to the Sith Negan bomb, and then we'll get back to a few things. Plus, football over the weekend. Computer the playoffs are here. Hang on a second. The playoffs are here, so we're going to go over some of the teams. Right, real quickly, we're going to go over some of the playoff stuff, and then I've got some more wrestling news to talk about as well, so we'll get to that in just a second. But real quickly, while I fix this, let's watch me completely make an ass of myself and toilet paper myself. What's up, you?
So I got a refill on albuterol. She gave me a lot.
Jesus Christ. Good, we needed it.
She gave me 2 boxes of it.
I'm live right now, by the way. Yeah, I'm going to need that.
For this.
What?
I had to give them my license for this.
You're going to cough some of that up.
It's fins. Well, here, I also got empanadas.
I thought you didn't like Mexican. I tried to get you to eat that chicken the other day that's not even Mexican.
I told him when he offered me these the first time, I said, I don't eat anything with tomatoes. And he said, no, it's just
No tomatoes on the chicken?
Huh?
There's no tomatoes on the chicken?
I don't think this is chicken. I think I got, because he asked if I wanted chicken or beef. I think I said beef.
Mm.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
It's fried in meat. I'll eat that.
Well, but
if there was tomatoes in this, I wouldn't touch it.
yeah, but I'm saying like you can get stuff at Chipotle that doesn't have tomatoes on it.
Yeah, a bowl of meat.
You want a bowl of meat? Say that again. All right, let's relive this real quickly, guys, while I fix my computer thing real quickly. It's not going to be long. I'll be right back. 2 seconds.
Here it comes, here it comes, here it comes, here it comes, and it's a Sid bomb. Here it comes, here it comes.
Oh my God, it's a friggin' New Year's miracle! Oh my goodness!
Enemy designs. Here it
Oh my God! TP for everybody! You're all getting it! You're getting
it's a Sid bomb.
Sith Strikes Back. The Return of Negan. Here's a weird and bizarre JCS donation bomb. Are you happy now, Sly Hustle J? Time to play. End of line. Hashtag the enemy designed.
Thank you, Sith, my God! What in the world, Sith Negan? We haven't even started the show yet!
You know what? Play some more Sith Negan.
Play some more 500! I don't care! Play more! Play more Sith!
Not that song. I'm talking about this one!
Here comes the bomb! It gets bombs! Yeah! Here it comes! End of line! End of line! The enemy decides! End of line! End of line! The enemy decides! Oh no! End of line! The enemy decide! Come on, come on! End of line!
If somebody walked in on this right now, they'd be like, what is this retarded person doing? Look what Sith did to me earlier. Look at this.
This is what you get. I said to make some bomb that will make you regret. Stepping up, so then you got no $30,000, you got so much. This is what you want, this is what you get. I said the listen bomb, don't make you regret. Regret, stepping up to him, you got no chance. Make it rain, the legend is here. End of line, end of line. End of line. I feel the power running through my veins. End of line, the enemy decide. Oh.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen. You talk about crazy, man. Sith freaking Negan with one of the biggest surprises of 2025. Holy crap. I am legit floored right now. I have completely derailed. All right, well, there you go. Celebrate the toilet paper bash with me all over again. I'm back alive. We're back alive. Seth Negan dropping a bomb earlier tonight. Guys, if you can, click that like button and jam it all the way up my sphincter. My wife's home. I just dropped a donation bomb. What you do afterwards is your business. That's crazy. Imagine if Leah said, you know what? Let's do it right now. Turn the microphone up and turn the camera off. Let him hear it. Let's see. What are we talking about? Turbo Graphics 16. Yeah. Oh my God. That's crazy. I know that my friend Bobby, I've told you this before, but he had the Sega CD. And Lethal Enforcers was the shit, dude. If you never played Lethal Enforcers, that game was the balls, dude. You got the pink and blue gun. And I don't know why, man, but I had a blast on Lethal Enforcers. I loved that game. Loved it. (24-24), we got a tie game. Notre Dame and Penn State tied. Holy crap, dude. That's crazy. That is a good game. How much you want to bet so many people are watching that right now? They're not here because they're just watching that. Sewer Shark. Holy crap. Well, I'm going to be playing some games in a little while anyway, so that's the whole point. We'll keep the toilet paper staying. Oh my God, there's just toilet paper all over my floor. It looks like I had a fun time waxing it. I'm going to take a picture and send this to Leah. Hold on. I sent that to Leah. It looks like I have a Pornhub problem. When you look at the floor in my room, it's just tissue paper all over the place. There's just tissue paper everywhere. And then towel. Like, it just looks like I've got a problem. Looks like I got a major issue. Mortal Kombat only showed blood on the Sega systems. That's right. That's crazy. I forgot about that. You know how I figured that out? I didn't even know that back then. I figured that out recently. Because I got Mortal Kombat on the Super Nintendo, I think. I think that's what it was, because it was recent. And I was like, what? And we figured out that's what it is. I never knew that before, though. I told Leah it looks like I have a Pornhub problem. Jeez. Spectral Citizen just edited their membership. What did he do? Did he go down or up? If you went down, I won't mention it. Oh, my goodness. Spectral Citizen became a $25 producer on Patreon. Thank you, bro. What the shit? Thank you, Spectral Citizen. And then Kyle, thank you for the $10 VIP. Seabass, hit me up. What's up, Seabass? How you doing, baby? Thanks for serving us over in Japan. Sorry. All right, let me see. What else we got here? All right, let's look through some more things. We got lots of things that we flagged on to look at. We'll talk about it all on Twitter. I don't care what it is. DEI means people die. Let's see. I don't know what game I'm going to play tonight. I don't know if I'm going to play some Madden tonight. I don't know if I'm going to jump on some... I'm not sure.
Inspired. She took time out of her already busy schedule to
Super
inspired. She took time out of her already busy...
Spared. Weird.
Super inspired. She took time out of her already busy schedule to tell us about her vision for the department's future, one that includes a 3-year strategic plan to increase diversity. People ask me, well, what number are you looking for? So I'm not looking for a number. It's never enough. Out of 3,300 city firefighters, only 115 are women right now. She's already looking at ways to change that. She's quick to point out that doing so has a greater purpose, attracting the best and brightest for the job. They feel included, they feel valued, and they feel part of a cohesive team. The chief also checks another box when it comes to inclusivity and diversity at this department. She's a proud member of the LGBTQ community. That just kind of opens the door of people that thought, I didn't even know that was an opportunity for me. Super inspired. She took time out of her already busy schedule to tell us about her vision for the department's future, one that includes a 3-year strategic plan to increase diversity. People ask me, well, what number are you looking for? So I'm not looking for a number. It's never enough. Out of 3,300 city firefighters, only 115 are women right now. She's already looking at ways to change that. She's quick to point out that doing so has a greater purpose, attracting the best and brightest for the job. They feel included, they feel valued, and they feel part of a cohesive team. The chief also checks another box when it comes to inclusivity and diversity at this department. She's a proud member of the LGBTQ community. That just kind of opens the door of people that thought, I didn't even know that was an opportunity for me. Super inspired. She took time.
Listen, I think everybody should have an opportunity to do anything as well, but when you're focused that hard, like, people really don't think that they can be anything. I mean, I kind of get it. I have no problem with, like, trying to make sure you could hire anybody, but, you know, focusing on hiring. I mean, devil's advocate, this could just mean, like, hey, we're trying to get as many different type of people to become firefighters as we can. Like, it's just typically that, you know, white males want to be firefighters, but we don't have a lot of diversity, so we're trying to get more. So I don't have a problem if you're, like, trying to, like, hey, does anybody else want to become a firefighter? You guys can be them too. Like, that doesn't bother me. Like, that's fine to me if it means well. But if you're actively overlooking people to try to get to a DEI thing, and then on top of that, you're denying people that are good to just get as many other people as you can when they don't even want to do it, it just seems ridiculous. That's retarded. But Tim Drake asked me if I would do a TNA Impact review. Thank you, Tim. Love you, Tim. My man over in New York. The Jets. But, yeah, I not unless TNA sponsors me. I will do a TNA Wrestling Impact review, but TNA is going to have to throw me $10,000, okay? And then I'll do it. Here's some more. Here's some more from the weird woke fire departments over in California. The scariest part of this woke nonsense is when she admits she's not strong enough to carry a man out of the fire, but it's really the man's fault for being in that situation to begin with. Jesus.
You want to see somebody that responds to your house, your emergency, whether it's a medical call or a fire call, that looks like you. It gives that person a little bit more...
No, you don't. What? No, you don't. You want to see somebody responding. That's what you want to see. You just want to experience the best. When your brother's on the ground dying, you hope the best EMTs show up. the smartest ones, that know the fastest route to the hospital. When your house is burning, you hope the best, strongest, smartest firemen are showing up. You don't give a crap what they look like. That's the last thing on your mind. What kind of psychopaths are these? What the fuck are you talking about? Dude, if a fire truck rolls up as my house is burning and 6 black men jump out of the fire truck running towards my house to put it out, I don't give a shit what color they are. I don't care if they're Asian, black, white. I don't give a shit. I'm not sitting there to assess what color everybody is and do they look like me. That's crazy. I don't even care what color the person is who sells me a car. So why would I care about the firemen coming into my house? What? What kind of psycho racist people think that way? Nobody thinks this way. This person is a retard person.
House, your emergency, whether it's a
Nobody thinks that. Nobody thinks that. Nobody thinks that. Unless they're racists. You know who thinks about, do the people coming into my house to put out my fire look like me? Do they look like us? You know who thinks that? Racists! This is racist. You're racist. Nobody thinks like that unless they're a racist. Archie Bunker might think that. He's bigoted, right? Archie Bunker might think that. Oh, thank God, Archie, the fire department's here. The house is still burning, Archie. Oh, Lord, Edith, look at them. They're all blacks. Like, oh, no, look at a Jew fireman. That a bigot, a racist thinks that. No other normal people think that. A black guy's home is burning and I start running in with 6 other white guys. He don't give a shit that we're white. He just hopes we're smart and know how to do our job. He don't care. Unless he's a racist. What? What kind of crack is this person smoking? Whatever they are.
Response to your house, your emergency, whether it's a medical call or a fire call, that looks like you. It gives that person a little bit more ease, knowing that somebody might understand their situation better. Is she strong enough to do this? Or you couldn't carry my husband out of a fire.
Yeah, so nobody's worried that you can't carry a man out. So nobody's worried that this person can't carry a man out, but they're worried about what color they are? What?
Which my response is, he got himself in the wrong place if I have to carry him out of a fire. Carry my husband out of a fire.
This is real, guys. This is real.
Which my response is, he got himself in the wrong place if I have to carry him out of a fire. You want to see...
This is next level retardism. This is absolutely... This has got to be one of the most retarded things I've ever seen. No one thinks. Just crazy. What a dumb group of people. I cannot believe that's real. I cannot believe that that's real. The music with the video is insane, says Jared. Oh my God. I cannot believe that. General Santos, thank you for the donation earlier. Botch Club as well, but ladies and gentlemen, Sith Negan dropped a $500 bomb, putting us almost a quarter of the way to goal. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Sith Negan bomb, baby. If you missed it earlier, you missed it. It's a Sith bomb, baby. All right, here's some more. Gavin Newsom is stepping down as the prime minister, it looks like. There's some more stuff there. There's a lot of stuff going on today. We haven't even gotten to the NFL yet. We will get to the NFL.
Domestically, your disapproval rating had to do with, as I understand it, discontent with your government because of high inflation and the economy, and also because of immigration.
Joe Cronin Nation, say no to drugs. Why? See my life story.
Oh, man. Okay, we got to head over to Botch Club in a couple of minutes. We'll check that out, Botch Club. Botch Club on Instagram. Follow Botch Club now, guys. I follow them, and I usually leave fucked up comments down below, actually, to be honest. And then I actually see a bunch of you guys liking them. What's weird is when a ton of people that don't even watch my show anymore are still watching Botch Club, and they write to me on the comments, and I'm like, I haven't seen you in like a year. But they're on Botch Club. That's just funny. Botch Club on Instagram. All right, we'll check it out in a second, Botch Club.
Policies.
Thank you so much, man, for the donation, by the way. Thank you guys for the donos. We are having a sex party.
Those are also issues that the left-wing party in this country has faced a lot of disapproval of and just lost an election over. It seems like voters in both of these, liberal democracies are sending a message to left-wing parties, liberal parties.
It sounds like people don't like eating shit anymore, doesn't it?
We don't like how you're doing the economy when it comes to inflation. We don't like how you're doing immigration.
There are a lot of feelings involved. I mean, if you look at the actual numbers, inflation
from your side there are.
In Canada was lower, came down quicker. Our economy bounced back faster after the pandemic than anyone else's, including the United States. We're projected to grow faster than the United States and all other G7 countries next year. Our economy is doing very well. But when someone's paying $8 for a head of lettuce, it doesn't matter that you're doing better than they are in Spain or somewhere else. There's a sense that, okay, something's got to give. And that's where incumbents are in trouble everywhere everywhere around the world, not just in our two countries. The issue, though, is that in a time...
I am Stalin's son. This should be good.
Time of crisis, responsible politics is around focusing on things that actually make a real difference in people's lives. We delivered $10 a day childcare. We're delivering a dental care program that provides free dental care to people who don't have coverage. We're moving forward on putting a price on pollution.
Wait, I thought Canada had free everything. I guess they didn't have free dental care? I'm lied to all the time in America.
It puts more money in the pockets of 8 out of 10 Canadians, of middle-class Canadians. These are policies that are not short-term. They're policies that will have a deep impact in the well-being of Canadians and of our country for years to come. Now, you can take those policies, like a child care policy, and say, oh, see, that's just about wokeness and about, women's rights. Well, no, it's about getting more women into the workforce at a time where we need economic growth. That's what it is. But when you get I was going to say conflagration, but at least an intersection of both right-wing policy, right-wing attacks, and social media, you end up with a lot of misinformation, disinformation.
Oh, so he's going to blame social media and all that other stuff. Okay, I get it. Son of Stalin. They're using Starlink. Elon Musk is going to provide free Starlink terminals to all affected areas in LA this morning, actually. So those hit this morning. So good thing for Elon Musk saving everybody with Starlink again. Elon Musk keeps doing more for everybody with Starlink than anybody else. Elon Musk is better than the government. He's literally like fucking saving people all the time. You almost wonder if Elon Musk is starting all these fires and things. You know what I mean? So that he can promote his Starlink. Here you go. Here's free Starlink. I set the fires.
The reason that you're able to see us right now is because of Starlink.
In another dimension, Alex Jones is doing a video right now on how Elon Musk actually starts all these tragedies and then solves them with Starlink. And that's why he's always there with Starlink to sell his product. See how good? Here, have it for free. Have it for free. Starlink, so good. But he's using space lasers to blow up these locations. Somewhere in an alternate universe.
connection that we just got today. You're able to see us right now is because of a Starlink connection that we just got today. That's the only reason we're able to hear and communicate with you guys right now, because
Wow.
there's absolutely no cell service at all in this whole area. The only reason that you're able to see us right now is because of a Starlink connection that we just got today. That's the only reason we're able to hear and communicate with you guys right now, because there's absolutely no cell service at all in this whole area. The only reason that you're able.
I don't know why there's no cell service, but I've seen that from everywhere. Even Gavin Newsom was trying to make calls. Look at this.
Can I hear it? Can I hear your call? Because I don't believe it.
I'm sorry.
Please tell me what you're going to do. I'm not going to hurt him.
This lady runs over at Gavin Newsom. Imagine getting Gavin Newsom one-on-one like this. It's so awkward because, you know, Gavin Newsom, like, maybe he kind of feels bad in the moment, but, you know, he's actually like a dark satanic creature or something.
Governor, I live here, Governor. That was my daughter's school, Governor. Please tell me what you're going to do. I'm not going to hurt him, I promise.
I'm literally talking to the president right now to specifically answer the question of what we can do for you and your daughter.
Can I hear it? Can I hear your call? Because I don't believe it.
I'm sorry. There's literally, I've tried 5 times. That's why I'm walking around to make the
Why
call.
is the president not taking your call?
Because it's not going through. So
Why?
I have to get cell service.
So
There's
let's
no
get
cell
it.
service.
Let's get it. I want to be here when you call the president.
I appreciate it. I'm doing that right now. And it's to immediately get reimbursements, individual assistance.
I think he did get something going. I think Biden said he was going to send in all the rescue stuff to clear out the area, whatever. Too bad he didn't clear out the forest brush. But again, too, some of this stuff, it's hard to control fire with the wind blowing the way it is. So it all comes down to preventatively not allowing the fire to start, not having the forests overrun with all that debris that can easily catch on fire and continue the fire. And then on top of that, it's the wind. I mean, there's nothing you can do about what the wind is going to do. That's so hard to contain. But what you could do is have the forests cleaned so that that debris would have never caught fire easily and lit up so easy all over the place. Like, would that have made a difference? How much of a difference would it have made? These are questions I would have for experts. But then again, the experts in California didn't even do the right thing at all with any of this. So how are they experts? Do they even know anything? I think probably not.
And to help you, I'm devastated for you. I'm so sorry, especially for your daughter. I have 4 kids, losing the school.
Everyone who went to school.
I mean, I will say, even though Gavin is so snivelly fuck and he's a liar and all these an actor and everything, he's doing a good job of acting, like, or whatever, or of reacting and letting her just kind of go, you know, instead of being like, fuck, you know, I'm trying, like, or just being whatever. He is just letting her go. And, you know, I mean, there's nothing, what are you going to do? You know, this person's.
School there, they lost their homes. They lost 2 homes because they were living in one and building another. Governor, please tell me, what are you going to do with the president right now?
We're getting the resources to help rebuild.
Why was there no water in the hydrants, Governor?
That's all literally.
Is it going to be different next time?
What's next time? When's the next time? What, the next time they try to light, the next time they burn more stuff so they can build something new there? What's she talking about?
Has to be. Has to be. Of course.
What are you going to do?
I'm doing
To
everything
fill the
I can.
hydrants. I would fill them up personally, you know that.
I literally have.
I would fill up the hydrants myself.
I understand.
But would you do that?
I would do whatever I can.
But you're not. I see do you know there's water dripping over there, Governor? There's water coming out there. You can use it.
I appreciate it. I'm going to make the call to address everything I can right now, including making sure people
I'd
are
like
safe.
to make sure you do. Can I have an opportunity to at least tell people you're doing what you're saying you're doing? Could somebody have a contact? Can I have your contact information?
Right there.
Interesting. I don't know. You can really break that down and kind of get into it, but I just feel like this man. I mean, listen, it's some governors and some people in charge are going to be blamed no matter what, right? They're going to preside over the good times and the bad times, right? I would be happier if leadership were to write down on a board Like, here's...
Hey, Bullfrog is a moron.
Oh my God, Seabass the Beast.
Don't like Gavin, but blaming the fires on him is fucking ridiculous. Not everything has to be political.
Yeah, I mean, I think people are mad because Gavin's been kind of an idiot fuck. And so I understand why people are mad at him, like, because he really just sucks. But, you know, if I was Gavin Newsom, if I was a real politician, I guess, I would write down all the things that they did wrong. I would be like, I'm going to do this publicly. We want to do this publicly so everybody can see the things that we think we did wrong and what we did right and how we're going to correct the things we did wrong and how we're going to, you know, do even more better for the things we did right. And he could write them all down, you know, and if he wrote out, hey, you know, the dispersal of the water was wrong, you know, the not cleaning the debris in the forests, that was a mistake. The fire department cutting the budget by $17 million, that was probably a mistake, right? So there's a lot of things that we did to hurt ourselves and to hurt everybody. Now, would all of this have prevented the fire? I can't say 100%. Some say probably, some say no. But it's certainly, you know, for the price of maybe $50 million, we could have been as prepared as possible or at least closer to it. And we weren't. And for that reason, it's a failure. It's a failure for many people, including myself. And we're gonna flip this thing around. We're gonna learn big time from this. And sometimes we try to do the right thing for our planet in a certain way. And because of that, we get blindsided by actual threats that can really hurt us right now and can hurt our loved ones and our property. And we're going to fix things. And, you know, but I don't think he would ever do that. I don't think anybody would ever explain that. But the thing is, what's weird is we already know the answer to that. We already know the answer to what would have been better and what could have been better and what could have been done better. So it's just a little crazy that you even need to do that. Because it's like at every turn and step, we know the things that you could do better, but you don't do it, and then this happens. You know what I mean? Crazy. I mean, everybody's been looking at this clip. Penn State. Oh, my God. Notre Dame.
I talked to a fireman once. This is one of the reasons it freaked me out. And he was telling me, he goes, dude, one day, he goes, it's just going to be the right wind and fire's going to start in the right place and it's going to burn through L.A. all the way to the ocean. And there's not a fucking thing we can do about it. I go, really? He goes, yeah, we just get lucky. He goes, we get lucky with the wind. He goes, but if
I believe it burned the opposite way, right? Am I right about that or wrong? Didn't it burn the other way? It burned west to east, or did it burn north to south? I'm not sure actually, but I don't think it burned from east to west though.
The wind hits the wrong way, it's just going to burn straight through L.A. and there's not going to be a thing we can do about it because these fires are so big, dude. When they're talking about like thousands of acres that are burning simultaneously with like 40-mile-an-hour winds. And the wind's just blowing embers through the air, and those embers are landing on roofs, and those houses are going up, and they're landing on bushes, and those bushes are going up, and everything's dry. And once it happens in a way where it's so spread out that there's nothing they can do. There's nothing they can do.
You just have to evacuate, right?
Nothing they can do. I talked to a fireman once. This is one of the reasons it freaked me out. And he was telling me, he goes, dude, one day, he goes, it's just going to be the right wind.
Trump was just on Rogan talking about the exact thing, and then it happened, 2 months later? He was just talking about it. 2 months later, bam.
Hi, my name is Gavin Newsom, and I just wanted to let you know that I'm the useless piece of shit responsible for your home burning down. So just keep giving me your insanely high taxes and keep voting Democrat so I can keep burning this motherfucking place to the ground. Thank you. Hi, my name is Gavin Newscomb, and I just wanted to let you know that I'm the useless piece of shit responsible for your home burning down. So just keep giving me your insanely high taxes and keep voting Democrat so I can keep burning this motherfucking place to the ground. Thank you.
That's beautiful.
It's about the decision that I'm sharing with you today. I intend to resign.
Oh my God.
As party leader, as prime minister. After
Make the movie Escaped Out from L.A. I know Escape from L.A. is actually happening. I mean, now all that's next is the earthquake.
the party selects its next leader through a robust, nationwide, competitive process. Last night over dinner.
There you go. Oh my God, you guys are gonna die. I forgot about this. Oh my God. Fox 11 Los Angeles interviewed a man. Oh my God, watch this.
Yes, I can hear you. So the family with the poor little girl who was...
Fire happening right now.
Say that again?
Why is there a fire happening right now?
There are multiple fires that are taking place.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's the news though. You're supposed to know.
Well, I don't know how it started. We don't know how it started. There, you know,
I think
winds.
it's all the gay people in LA.
Okay, there we go.
Okay.
We got the.
I think it's all like the gay people in L.A. Yo, Ghost from the Coast, did you go to L.A. this week?
How it started. We don't know how it started.
You're supposed to know.
Well, I don't know how it started. We don't know how it started. There, you know,
I think
winds.
it's all the gay people in LA.
Okay, there we go.
Okay.
We got the.
Unacceptable. Gina.
Unacceptable.
Gina, Yes, I can hear you. So.
Fucking Garguts shows up. I think it's like all the gay people in L.A.
Gay people in LA.
Okay.
Started there, you know,
I think
winds.
it's all the gay people in LA.
Okay, there we go. We got the.
Unacceptable.
Oh my God. Meanwhile, that guy's texting and driving in the background.
Started. We don't know how it started. There, you know,
I think
winds.
it's all the gay people in LA.
Okay, there we go.
Okay.
We got the.
Unacceptable. Gina, Yes, I can hear.
Unacceptable. They don't know what to do when the illegal guy says, attacks the gays. Oh my God. They're the best fire department. They're the most wonderful. They're the best. The best fire department. There they are. Unbelievable. Wonderful. How are there no men in the fire department? Who would have thought? What a fire department. You know, I talked with the fire department earlier today. Lots of destroyed homes, lots of dreams destroyed. But what a fire department. What a fire department. Oh, it's terrible. Just terrible. Foreign aid as much as they need. Endless funding. Oops, we ran out of water, LA. This is an actual article. While the fires are burning people's shit down, this is an actual article. That's just crazy to me. That's so bizarre. How bizarre. Are you in Discord? Always Nerdy's in Discord. I saw him pop in. I'm going over there for a minute.
What's up, baby boo?
Hello, baby. You want a piece of this cock?
Yeah, ooh. I just saw you were talking about my favorite fire department in the country.
Yeah.
LA,
I heard you were going to get breast implants and then sign up.
Yep. Well, they're hiring nothing but women. They said, we want to make our fire department flaming homosexuals and the rest of LA flaming homosexuals. And now they're all on fire.
What does that have to do with the fires? I mean, what's wrong with you?
Well, no, it's a good thing. I think LA, it's hot. HOT hot, and that's cool. And if that means some houses burn down, then that's a little price we pay.
Well, let's remember back when Trump talked about this and Gavin Newsom with a puzzled look on his face. Remember this?
All right, here's Trump on raking the forest they made so much fun of. Here it is.
Cleaned out and protected. You got to take care of the floors. The floors of the forests, very important. You look at other countries where they do it differently, and it's a whole different story. I was with the president of Finland, and he said, we have a much different, we're a forest nation. He called it a forest nation. And they spend a lot of time on raking and cleaning and doing things, and they don't have any problem. And when it is, it's a very small problem. So I know everybody's looking at that, to that end, and it's going to work out.
And when Trump said that 5 years ago, and this was ongoing, and Newsom wouldn't release the water and all the rest of it, they made fun of him. Yeah, he didn't use the technical term. Fire mitigation, wildfire mitigation. He just said what the foreign minister in his broken English, we clean the forest, we rake it, why you not do it?
There it is.
Crazy. If any state had the illegal immigrants to sweep the floors, it would be California.
Well, what they did do was let a bunch of former firefighters, any firefighters who were prisoners, out of the jail to fight the fires.
No way.
No.
They pulled The Walking Dead,
Yeah.
and they're like, even the fucking pedophile firefighters, bring them on.
I don't know if there were pedophile firefighters, but they did. They did let them out. They let the prisoners out, which were firefighters. I do know that.
Yeah. Well, I'd never want to be a volunteer firefighter more than if I were in jail and they were like, hey, anybody here, a firefighter? Yeah, me. I'll suck a dick and watch a Dalmatian if that means I get out of jail.
Imagine that. You finally get out of jail for a few. You've been in there for all these years, and you finally get out, and you just like everything you know is on fire outside. That's just crazy.
Your house is burnt down.
Well, I'm sure they don't have houses out there. If they're in jail or fire, I mean, probably not. These are rich houses. I mean, dude, like Denise Crosby from Star Trek, her house burned down, and like there were mean people. There were like people that were trying to be nice to her, but they were like trolling. And then they were like, I'm so sorry what happened. It's such a tragedy everywhere, but at least you're like a celebrity. You'll be able to figure it out. And it's like, well, what are you saying to her? And first of all, I've seen Denise Crosby's house. It is really pretty, and it's like a Spanish type of house, like an old classic Mexico or Spanish type of home or something. And she called it that, so I didn't call it that. She did. But it's small. It's not big. It's a 2-bedroom house. It's $2.4 million, and it's tiny. My house is way bigger than her house. And but that's LA for you. So it's like, I don't know.
Yeah, like you said, price 10 times the price. And it's crazy because Trump's people got attacked on the East Coast by water in the hurricanes in Florida and North Carolina. Now Kamala Harris's people are getting attacked by fire on the West Coast.
Right.
It's kind of like a Pokemon battle where both sides are losing by water type and fire type. And they really got to figure this shit out because they're all Americans.
It's almost like global warming is happening. It's almost like just natural disasters happen. That's what it's like. But
dude, I've seen a lot of shit that people think they're man-made. They're like arsonists. Like
Right.
Democrats set these fires. So I don't know, but
Well,
it's interesting.
anybody. I mean, I almost think Elon Musk is doing it so he can bring Starlink in every time.
Yeah, it's like kind of like the opposite of Oprah in Hawaii, where now he's just gonna buy up the land for real cheap.
Right. Well, it could be the devil from all the butt pumping. Let's just break it down
Yeah.
to the dumbest thing we can.
The nitty gritty.
Yeah, the nitty gritty. What? So
Well,
I was like, I'm really worried about Jesse. I know that Jesse's kind of in a different location, but I was like, I'm still worried about Jesse. And D Moon might have to evacuate because he's out there. But
yeah.
So I'm like, but I'm worried about Jesse, so I'm trying to reach him and stuff. And he's like, I'm fine. I'm in this fucking. I'm like, oh yeah, okay. I was worried. And then Leah's
Good.
like, wait, but Jesse lives in like Nevada. I'm like, what are you
Yeah.
talking about? I'm like, no, what? She didn't know where Jesse lives, or so she forgot. I was like, no, he's in California. She goes, I always thought he was in the desert. I'm like, yeah, he's in the desert, but in California.
Yeah, I think Jesse kind of led us to believe he was near Area 51, which he might still be, and just on the California side. But I think that's why, because I even thought that for a while, that he was in Nevada. But, well, I'm glad he's doing good. D-Moon might be burnt to a crisp, because I know he's in that area, like L.A.
Yeah, he might be in trouble.
and-
Like, I mean, he's getting the emergency things on his phone. Like, you got to go now. And he's like,
Jesus.
I don't think we're going. Like, I'm like, what? Leah's
Yeah.
telling me this. I don't know what's really going on. I don't talk to anybody, but Leah does. And I'm
You guys
like,
ever
oh.
get any fire shit where you're at?
No, but I mean, how easy would it be though? When I see these fires in LA, I start thinking about, man, how quick would my town go up? Because I'm surrounded by this
Yeah.
shit. I'd probably jump in the Charles River.
You guys have the forest right there too, right? All those trees.
Yeah, there's forests all around. I mean, I'm right
in
in
the
the
neighborhood?
I'm in the middle of the neighborhood, so but I suppose it could. Yeah, I'm sure it could burn because if all the trees are on fire surrounding us and the fire blew into the houses, then yeah, I guess so. But there is some space, but I don't know. I don't know what would happen, but I would think that we'd be in trouble maybe. But
That'd be one hell of a insurance windfall. Do you know what I'm saying?
That is true. Maybe we'll have to make it happen. Maybe
Yeah.
we'll have to
Hey,
just. Oops.
Yeah. Well, that was what was bullshit in California. I guess they couldn't even get fire insurance because it was so possible that there was going to be a fire. So a lot of those people don't even have insurance. It's crazy.
Or they have to pay a shitload for it, probably.
I know. I think like companies like State Farm just don't offer fire insurance in the same way that like Florida, they don't really offer flood insurance.
Right.
Sucks.
That's what just a scam, man. I mean, there's the other thing too. Like, if you offer insurance, you have to offer it on all these things, or you can't sell insurance. Like that. That's a way around that. I don't know how people would want to deal with that if they'd want to do that, but I don't know. Like, oh yeah, you want to be an insurance company? Well, you have to offer flood. You have to offer fire.
Right. It's kind of like medical insurance is not offering like what fucking heart attack coverage or some bullshit.
This is the suspect accused of starting the 900+ acre, still ongoing Kenneth fire. LA residents caught him. So the guy. So didn't someone yesterday tell me it was a controlled burn? So, assuming that this is true,
Was it Luis Alejandro? Picture of him
it looks like him.
with a white cloak.
So this guy apparently started the fires. So
Well,
probably a climate activist.
control. Yeah. A controlled burn, I think, is what Tommy was trying to do with his gasoline can.
No, he tried to put the fire out with gasoline. That's not a joke. That's not a joke. He told us, it was like, I'm like, why would you dump gasoline on it though? And I remember he was like, I was trying to put it out with gasoline. He's like, I didn't know, or something like that. And it was like, oh my God, bro. You literally put the fire gets out of control, so he pours gasoline on it.
Crazy.
See, that's
Yeah,
what
well,
I
that's
thought.
like-
Maybe there's a Tommy out here, autistic guy out in the fucking hills. light something up.
Which I don't think Tommy was doing anything evil, and maybe this guy wasn't either. Maybe he's just a little bit on the spectrum, you know.
No, Tommy was doing something idiotic, not evil.
Yeah.
You know, he's an idiot.
Even Smokey the Bear couldn't make an excuse for what Tommy did.
Yeah.
It's like this fucking.
But that's what happens when you pass a guy in school who can't read and give him a diploma. Oh, you can't read? Here's a diploma. Well, then why can't I get my fucking diploma? I can read and I skip some days of school. So what? I can fucking read. Yeah. Doesn't make sense.
I thought about it, Joe, and I said, why would a school pass him if he couldn't read? And he gave that. I thought about it, and I was like, you know what? He gave them a lot of positive publicity with the fucking Maid, MTV's Maid. So maybe they were just like, look, this kid gave us some good PR. Let's just throw him a fucking high school diploma and call it a day.
Right.
And that's it.
Yeah, maybe. Remember when that guy almost made him puke? I always thought, like, what if Tommy had a heart attack or if he, like, died on, or if he, whatever, on MTV's Maid because that guy made him run like crazy?
Yeah, well, the training was pretty, you know, they made him wake up at like 7 a.m. to go run a little bit, which is God forbid. But good episode. Well, I wanted to ask, I saw that you were mentioning that Raw ratings were bullshit for Netflix and they're changing shit already. Does that make you excited for SmackDown, or does that not affect your or make you less excited for SmackDown, or not really affect your mood towards that bullshit?
I really feel like I'm not even gonna watch SmackDown anymore. You know?
It's come to that. Yeah. Yeah. And I wouldn't blame you.
Are these?
Is it the Bloodline bullshit? Because that's done, and that was kind of what was holding your attention.
I think I'm just bored by it. I'm bored by everything now. I mean, because I was waiting to see what Raw on Netflix was going to be like. And after I saw what I saw, now I'm kind of like, oh, nothing. You know what I mean? Like, I don't, it's just, I feel.
Netflix era, though, Joe.
Yeah,
it's a new era.
There's a bunch of police heading to LA right now. Have you seen this? This is just happening.
No. What the fuck?
I don't know what's going on.
Dude, we're getting invaded by China finally.
They're going to test the nuke.
Yeah.
Look at those police. That's all police. That's wild. That's crazy. Maybe, I mean, it's probably to stop the looters because there's so much looting that have been going on.
Yeah. Definitely not there to stop the gays. Unfortunately, no. They yeah, I don't know if police can even help out with the fires other than directing traffic, right? Like, it's not like they have them there shoveling buckets. They don't even have water. That place sucks. California.
Donald Trump had to shake hands with Al Gore and Pence. Look at this.
Dude, I saw that. I watched that live, actually.
Did you?
For those who don't know, Jimmy Carter's funeral was today, which was some fucking bullshit, because I go to the post office, I got to return $100 Shohei Ohtani baseball card, and the fucking post office was closed.
Yeah, dude, I saw that. Funeral. I'm like, so Jimmy Carter ruined another fucking thing.
Yeah, he couldn't fucking ruin government anymore until after he was dead. Oh wait, yes he can. He can stop me from sending a letter. That asshole.
Jimmy Carter was the master of ruining the government. It's unbelievable. Listen, Jimmy Carter's a sweetheart of a guy, but moronic things that he did that really hurt us.
You didn't know that. See, I'm so stupid with that era of history, but I know that he ruined my day-to-day because I couldn't send a letter because of his dumb funeral. It's like, what, they couldn't have recognized that the day he died, like 10 weeks ago or whenever it was? Feels like it. Yeah, like, didn't he die before the new year?
Yeah. He made it to 100, though.
That's true.
No, he just died. No, Jimmy Carter died, what was it, like 5-6 days ago.
Okay. So it wasn't before the new year. All right, that's fine.
Well, George Bush no-sold Trump and then said, thanks, Obama, for sitting next to him so I didn't have to. Look at that.
Yeah, and then the Clintons were there. Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton showed up and didn't even acknowledge Trump or Biden,
Well,
from what I understand, because they were on the other side of the aisle
Yeah.
where everyone was sitting.
I'm glad Trump didn't say anything to Bush, because Bush is one of the most evil, fucking terrible people there is. I'm uncomfortably sitting next to Obama. I mean, isn't it funny that Obama is sitting next to Trump? I mean, is it not?
And then Bush,
Well-
Bush, when he walks up, he punches Obama. He gives Obama like the little brother stomach nudge.
Yeah.
He, like, instead of shaking his hand or being formal, he just like fucking gives him a
Just
little
slaps
gut
him.
punch.
Yeah, it's very weird. Like, what the fuck? That's like the gut punch he gave America.
Yeah, it's like the punch the Taliban gave to the two towers.
Oh my God.
Yeah, dude. Well, that was pretty eventful, though. That was pretty exciting. Apparently, Donald Trump and Barack, they were hamming it up. They were smiling. They were telling each other jokes. I was shocked Obama didn't try to assassinate him right there.
Where can we get
Yeah.
this girl? You seeing this?
No, was there a pretty girl there nearby or something?
No, on Twitter. Hold on, it's just, oh my God, bro. There's this hot chick she's just giving it to, I don't know what's going on here, bro. Look at that. Where do you get a girl that does that to you? Like, pass that around.
If there's any single girls out there, you know what? Desperation.
I mean, the guy looks like
my
the guy looks like a Neanderthal too.
See, like, people can say I'm racist, but she might be one of the most beautiful women I've ever seen.
Oh my Christ.
She's like eating his bottom lip.
It's almost like she saw the camera and she was like, send this to my ex-boyfriend. Send this to my
Yeah.
ex. And then he looks at the camera. And you're like, what the hell? That troll has that going on? Like, what's going on? Yeah, we're
Has
glazed.
kind of a bit of a baby face, though. It's a little bit,
That's true.
a little concerning.
Melania Trump is aging. She's had enough. She's like, oh my God. Why does she look
Oh,
like
yeah,
a...
she
This,
didn't-
this guy looks like...
She was pissed.
This guy wrote, why does she look like a pilgrim and why is she so mad? She's mad because she's there.
Yeah,
be mad
she
too.
doesn't want to be at some Jimmy Carter's funeral. Hell, I didn't even want to be watching it, but it was kind of juicy with all the presidents there.
Yeah, she's like, here we go again. I have to go to these things now because the Donald won. I tried to have him killed. Because I didn't want to go through this shit again. Imagine that it comes out that she's the one who tried to have him killed because she didn't want to go through all this shit again. He just won't die, so I'll kill him. Like, and that's what
Dude,
the
that
whole
would be
thing.
She's the one paying the fucking Blackstone or whatever fucking. She
She's like,
hired the assassins.
I give you 30% of everything once he dead.
Yes.
Oh
Make
my
sure they're
God.
both in commercials.
Canadian airplanes are in California assisting because they actually have like a bunch of awesome stuff because we're dumb. And they're dropping, I think they're dropping that stuff that's like not water necessarily, but the whatever that stuff is that you drop in the fire extinguishers or the chimneys where you drop it. No, it's I don't remember what it is, but it like
Dude, but wouldn't
neutralizes
cum
the
be
fire.
That makes sense, but cum would be a way better suppressant to fire. Could you imagine 50 gallons of cum over fire versus 50 gallons of water?
Well, quite honestly,
There's
this
no
this
doubt-
looks like cum coming out of the plane. It looks like the plane like jizzed all over the area.
Who said? You know what? They give it a special scientific name, but it could just be jizz.
Yeah.
We don't know. And I kind of wanna, with this being kind of viral and trending, there is no better time than now to test fire science and cum.
Right. No, look at that.
How
though.
much cum would it take to take?
Look, here it
out?
comes. Here it comes.
Ooh.
Oh.
I wish I could bust a load like that. Holy fuck.
Oh, Canada. They're here to save us.
Where I
Do you,
live is on fire
do you-
right now.
do you
Literally
normally-
the entire.
Oh, Jamie Lee Curtis is going to tell us about the fire, but go ahead.
Oh yeah. No, go ahead.
No, you go ahead first, and I'll play it.
Do you ever do you wait to bust your loads until they're huge, or is it more like, that doesn't really matter? If I'm feeling horny, I'm gonna bust the load anyways.
Are you talking about In My Wife, or?
No, just like if you want to jack off, you're like, oh, it's been like 5 days. This load's gonna be huge. I'm gonna jack off right now.
Well,
Or
I
you
mean,
just like,
I do think no, I just do it whenever I want, but I do think that if it's been a while, I do think that like, oh, this is gonna pop, this is gonna be crazy. Yeah, I do
you
think
gotta
that.
get 2 napkins.
Yeah, but I don't go into it like, oh yeah, I got to do that because it will be crazy. But I do think that if it's happening, like if it's been for some reason it's been 4 days or something, and then Leah comes and does something, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna slap her right in the face with this.
Right. Well, and you don't even have to say with Leah, but have you ever been with a girl who wants to have a big load, or otherwise she's pissed?
Well, I wouldn't. No, I've never had a girl who was mad about that. But I wouldn't say that Leah would never get pissed. But there's definitely been times where she's like I want it all over me and like dump it all in there and stuff like that.
Interesting. But you've never been like, oh, where the fuck you didn't come, did you? Because I didn't see anything. That's bullshit.
There was one time where Leah mentioned that she was like, "Did you? Like, I didn't like," and it was like probably like barely, or whatever.
Well, it's like if you jack off that day earlier, not knowing what was going to happen,
Yeah,
then
but
you don't have any.
a lot of times
spank in the
though,
tank.
the arousal gets back up there so much that like it's pretty good still, even if it's not a ton.
Okay.
It's still pretty good. But
shit.
but there are times where I'm doing it and I'm like it's almost like dust is coming out, like, you know.
Yeah, but you often have swimmers in reserve tank.
Oh my God, Sith Negan in the chat goes, "Where's Captain Planet when you need him?" We need Captain Planet. Speaking of donations, thank you to Seabass the Beast for donating $3. Botch Club for the $1.99s, $9.99, and of course General Santos, and of course Sith Negan dropping the $500 bomb earlier. That was crazy. Thank you to Sith. But yeah, anything else going on out there? Are people like migrating to your area out there?
People have been coming here from California for a bit, so nothing more than I've noticed already. But you know what? I'll be asking people. There's been some terrible driving and a lot of Asians, so that might be Californians. But I mean, I got a story about getting trespassed at a Mexican restaurant at 3 a.m.
What?
That I'll be excited to tell on Monetize This. Yeah.
Wait, so now the Mexicans
Bullshit.
are also breaking into restaurants, not just countries?
No, I went to their restaurant, but that restaurant is in this land, this great American country, and they trespassed me.
Wow.
And I need to know. We'll play a game of Am I the Asshole? And I'll let you guys decide whether I was in the wrong or the restaurant. And I have some videos, so
I think
bullshit.
I just got excited because I think for Halloween next year, I think me and Leah should dress up as Al Bundy and Peggy Bundy. I think it would be great. I think we can pull it off.
So too.
I really do think we
For
can pull
sure.
it off. Like me and Leah, I gotta find some like the Al Bundy tie. I think we put Leah's hair up like Peggy's.
She's a redhead too, right, Peggy?
Yeah, I think so. Or I don't know if Katie, what's her name, is really in real life, but in the show, I think she is in the show. But I see her with black hair a lot. That's a great point. Oh, look at you. You look
Oh
yummy.
yeah. Well, you want to see my cool new shirt? Check it out. It's what are these called?
Oh my God. Oh my God.
You have a good night, man. I'll see you on
right.
Saturday, if not Friday, for
All right.
SmackDown.
We'll see you on Saturday
man.
night for sure. Night. Always nerdy. Thank you for stopping by, baby. Good to have someone to talk to. It was nice. Always nerdy. And we love him. Kathy Seagal. Yeah, there you go. Sith. Why do I always say Katie? I always think it's Katie. Yeah, I think we could do it. I think we can pull that off. I just got to find the right Al Bundy tie or whatever, you know. And because I think we even look a little bit like the Bundys. Like I think we kind of do. Trying to think like, yeah, if Leah put on all that stuff, you know, she kind of could pull off the peg. And then if I could find, you know, a photo of me in like a tie or something. I'm trying to find one because I think we could pull it off. Yeah, I think it's Katie Seagal or something like that. Oh yeah, like I posted I tweeted about it earlier actually. I didn't tweet about it earlier, but I tweeted about me and Leah doing a podcast or something. And yeah, see, I think we can pull off the this is kind of Bundy-like right here. It's like younger Bundys. And Leah's smiling though. See, I think right there we can pull off, that's the Al and Peggy Bundy right there. See, we don't even have to do anything. It's right. I feel like this already is it. Like we've already got it right here. You know? I'm not a shoe salesman, but I'm always a salesman. Just not a shoe one. And she's always spending my money, so this is perfect. Right? Let's rock. I fucking love Married with Children. It's like one of my favorite fucking shows ever. It'd be like, I take Star Trek and there's a couple other shows and then Married with Children. Like it's on there. You know? It's just so good. Let me send this to Leah now. Pegging Al for Halloween. Oh my God. That's funny. We really do look like those dipshits. That's funny. I think I have another photo like this where she's grabbing my junk. Where is that? Anyway, we got to get to the football. We're supposed to talk about football tomorrow. There's playoff football games to talk about. And your teams might be playing this weekend in the NFL. Let's pull the brackets out. All right, hang on a second. We'll find the brackets. Let's see. My computer is shitting itself right now.
Entire city of the Pacific Palisades is burning. And, you know, I flew here last night. I was on the plane, started getting texts, and it's gnarly, you guys. It's just a catastrophe in Southern California. Obviously, there have been horrific fires in many places. This is literally where I live. Everything. The market I shop in, the schools my kids go to, friends, many friends now have lost their homes. So it's a really awful situation. I am, you know, obviously going to go home first thing tomorrow and be with my family and try to help my friends. But it is, just so I can tell you, if you know anybody on the West Coast or not, the American Red Cross, support them. They will come in and help people. Do anything you can, anything in your community to help people. Whether you need it or not now, you will need it. Give blood, donate, whatever you can do, animal shelters.
Yeah.
And remember, since I'm on the middle of a very big television show, for anybody living anywhere, have an emergency kit in your house. I'm an American Red Cross ambassador. Have an emergency kit with prescription glasses, medicines, dog food, baby formula, all the things you need if you have to flee.
Well, thank you, Jamie Lee Curtis. You know? Well, Jamie on Twitter, not Jamie Lee Curtis, a different Jamie. Coincidentally, I just played Jamie Lee Curtis, but now this is just a different Jamie on Twitter. Check this out. Apparently he's having some shots tonight. Man, they give you glass shots at that bar. That's awesome. Every goddamn bar I ever go to is plastic shot glasses or something. What is that music? Oh, like what the hell was that? The hell is going on in that place? Sounds like someone's moaning and a cow is exploding on itself. Here we go. Here's Peg and Al right here. Here's Peg and Al. Let's rock. Let's rock. It's Duke Nukem. Me and my wife are here to suck you off. Succubus. I look like a dipshit, like, I don't know, like deer. I look like a deer right there. Oh yeah. You look at it in the mirror. Look at that. Look at the back. She's looking. I'm like, are you looking at your ass? I was like, are you looking? What are you looking at? Joe Glaze's wife. I'm like, are you looking at your ass there? What's going on? And I'm like teasing her. What are you doing? And then I went in the bathroom. Remember, I went in the bathroom and then the mirror like reflected my eyes, like these squares in my eyes. It is Katie Seagal. Aha, says Sith Negan. Yes, Sith Negan. Look at my eyes in those lights. It like makes the square mirror reflect, shine off your eyes in a weird way. I mean, that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. There's Leah. That's Leah hungry. That's what she looks like, hungry. She's like, I'm hungry. I would like something to eat. What are we doing right now? Okay, let's go to the brackets. I've been delaying trying to get the music, but I guess the music isn't coming, so fuck the music. Let's get to it. Give me the music. I gotta have it. Come on. Give it to me. Come on. Make it work. Yes. Here we go. This weekend, the NFL kicks off the 2025 playoffs as the teams hit the field. What teams made the playoffs, the wild card bracket, the matchups, the schedule, and more. Oh, here comes. This is a good part, though. Seriously, it's going to get crazy. All right, here we go. Here we go. Oh. Oh, yeah. This shit's wild right now. All right, okay. This theme is fire. don't care what anybody says. That is fire. That theme. That theme is fire. Okay, let's put it up. We got to put it up on Paint. Hold on, let's see. Open. I know the Patriots aren't in. Sorry. Okay. All right, here we go. We got so wait a minute. So tomorrow it's am I got this right? If I got this right, guys, who's playing tomorrow? Nobody's beating Detroit. I don't think so either. I think that Detroit is going to be in a rematch against the Vikings to go to the Super Bowl maybe. That's what I think. I think it's going to be Detroit tomorrow. I'm going, guys. I dare I say it. Dare I say it? I think there's a really good possibility that it's the Detroit Lions. It could be Detroit versus Buffalo. It could be Detroit versus the Ravens. But what if it's Detroit versus Kansas City? Will there be a soul outside of Kansas City that isn't cheering for the Detroit Lions if that happens? I got the Vikings over the Chargers, although maybe the Vikings are depressed now and they'll lose that game, but I don't know. I got Washington over Tampa, despite Tampa having really good firepower and Tampa could do it. And I actually do think, I know that the Eagles are going to choke at some point because they just don't have the spirit, but I do think they can beat Green Bay. But it's going to be tough because I think the Eagles have I don't think the Eagles are going to do anything. They have no heart. I feel like the quarterback, what's his face? He just seems grumpy this year and off. Something's off about them. They're not going to win shit. If the Eagles won the Super Bowl, dude, it would be so weird because they don't look. They're so good, but yet missing something. Hurts is the quarterback. Hurts looks like he hurts this year. He just doesn't look happy. He looks irritated all the time. He screws stuff up and they lose games. Like, unless he pulls it together, I don't know. So I'm going Green Bay. I'm actually going to go Green Bay. Oh, that was the Rams, not the Chargers. What am I talking about? The Chargers versus the Houston Texans. I'm actually going to pick the Chargers. Pittsburgh and Ravens, I'm going Ravens. Buffalo and Denver, I'm going Buffalo. So it's going to put Buffalo versus Ravens. Kansas City versus Chargers. So Kansas City has such an easy route. Kansas City is 100% going to be in the final game. KC for sure. The Birds versus the Bills. I'm going to pick Buffalo. I'm actually going to pick Buffalo again. I feel like the Ravens could go to the Super Bowl this year, but they might actually, but I'm picking Buffalo. So we're going to go Buffalo, Kansas. Then we're going to go Detroit. We're going to go Detroit and I'm going to go Detroit versus Washington. Should probably make Washington like orange or something. The Washington Redskins, baby. I'm calling them the Redskins. Fuck off. So Detroit versus the Redskins. Kansas City. Actually, it should be the Vikings. I'm sorry. It should be the Vikings, but I'm going to pick Detroit to beat the Vikings and move on. So, yeah, I think you're going to get Detroit versus Buffalo in the Super Bowl. For two teams that haven't won the Super Bowl, for one of the biggest, craziest Super Bowls, who will be the first team to win a Super Bowl finally? The heartbreaking Buffalo Bills, and you're gonna get that magical matchup But there is a part of you that wants the Kansas City versus Detroit, but nah, bro. Hurts been hurt for 2 weeks. Yeah, but Hurts has looked weird all season long, though. You know? I could be wrong. I have no affiliation to anybody, obviously. You know, I'm back to watching other people's football teams. So yeah, that's what I think is going to happen. But anything could happen, so who knows? Anything could happen. Oh, here's the perfect. Is this the? Well, I don't know if this is perfect, but here, yeah, this is the Al Bundy shot right here. Look at that. You want to buy some shoes? And I did used to work at a shoe place, so that's kind of funny. Didn't think about that. What a goof. Oh, that door isn't brown anymore. I painted it white. Wow, that looks so different. That's crazy. I love my wife. You know what? I can tell that I love my wife a lot because oh my God, do you remember the night that we set the record on this channel with $8,000 in donos this year? What was it, May or June or something? Look at this. Like, what is going on here? Look at the look on my face. Oh, my God, bro. That is a funny still photo. It looks like I just ate someone's ass out. And Sith Negan dropped 500 that night, too. Look at that. That's correct. Well, he dropped a lot more than that, but look at that. Oh, my God, bro. I look like I'm watching... like butt sex right there. That is a funny photo. And then look at the still frame. Look at the still frame of the flag going in the guy's rectum. That is like the funniest gif ever. That Kenny Omega flag one. Dude, bless the heart of whatever person decided to turn that video into a GIF. That guy probably, I owe that guy royalties somewhere. Somewhere I owe the guy that made this GIF royalties. The guy's going to be like, yeah, I made that, and you're welcome, and so you owe me like $28,000 now. I owe that guy royalties. What the fuck is wrong with me? So in the chat, I want to hear from you guys. Who is going to win the Super Bowl this year? In the chat. Write it in the chat. I'm going to be reading it. I want to see what you say. Look at this. Psycho. A new record. That was when we hit the new record. That's insane that happened. I still cannot believe that. In the not heyday of the show, way after the heyday of this show, we set the record for donation amount. That's just crazy. You guys did it, but dude, Z-Pain dropped $3,000. Sith Negan dropped $3,000. Huge Boner dropped $688. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. Matt Cologne, Drew Barr, Ghost from the Coast. Look at the people. I still can't believe that happened this year. Like, the fact that happened is unimaginable. Like, we're not exactly in the prime of this show, and that happens. We were competing with the prime of this show. Am I repeating myself a lot tonight? I feel like I'm doing that. But like, yeah, that was just crazy. Where's the thing that I'm looking for? Don't worry, eventually I'll find it. Leah didn't even text me back. Now I'm sad. Leah hit her head. So Leah hit her head the other day and got a concussion. And she was like tired the last couple of days like crazy. And I'm like, yeah, you got to be careful with that, because you remember when I got my concussion, it was like, I mean, I was out for like 7 months. I was all fucked up. You know, it was like 7 months of hell. And so like she hit her head, and then it was later on in the night. She goes, "Oh, I hit my head earlier, and this morning." And I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "How?" And she's like, "In the corner of the thing," and And I was like, "Well, how hard you hit it?" And apparently it was really hard. And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm like, that's not good." And like, it can show up later. Like, your symptoms can show up later and like fuck with you if you don't like get rest like right away. You know, like you got to like sleep. I mean, you don't go to sleep right after a concussion, but I mean, like, you know, you have to start sleeping, like getting a lot of rest and eating all the proteins, things the right way, so your body can start to recover and, you know, rejuvenate or whatever. Otherwise, your brains, you know. What? And so she's just like, every 3 hours, she's like, "Oh my God, I'm wicked tired." I'm like, "Yeah, because you fucking waffled your brain." And she's like, "My head hurts all around." Where is it? I can't find this thing worth a fucking damn. Okay, hang on. I'll find this other thing. All right, let's check who's winning the Super Bowl. Let's check it out. The Georgia Green Dogs. Z Payne was 3205. I was 3000. Yeah, that's crazy, Seth. Chiefs 3-peat. Oh my God, bro. Nightmare scenario. Taylor Swift 3-peat. Taylor Swift's a goddamn bandwagon hopper. She's a goddamn bandwagon hopper. She saw the meal ticket and she jumped on the ride. Is there anything more disgusting than Taylor Swift? What a sickening thing.
Hey, look, just real quick, for all of you in California dealing with these wildfires, I want you to know that without a doubt, 100%, this is the fault of the Democrats you elected. Because there are 4 actions taken by the Democrats that are directly responsible for why you're enduring this wildfire.
I like your background, buddy.
The first being your state stopped clearing the brush. They didn't want to spend state money anymore on maintaining and clearing the brush that starts these wildfires, and they figured they would save money by not doing it, and then after the wildfire, they would get federal funding to take care of all the emergency stuff. They have just decided that it's cheaper on the state to not prevent them from happening, and after they happen, use federal FEMA funds to take care of it. Reason number 2 while you're enduring these wildfires is your mayor in LA decided to cut firefighter funding by $17.5 million. Now, it's less than what she wanted to cut. She wanted to cut $23 million. But yeah, she cut $17.5. Oh, and she took that money plus an additional $4 million and spent it on taking care of illegal immigrants. See, the mayor of LA decided to spend $21.8 million taking care of those people. And she was able to get most of that money from the fire department. Lastly, our government has taken money from fire departments all throughout the United States and spent them fully equipping and fully funding 16 Ukrainian fire departments. Those
No.
fire departments have reported to international media that they are fully equipped and ready for any emergency. So if you're wondering why you're dealing with these wildfires, it's because your fucking state stopped clearing the brush. Your mayor in LA cut $17.5 million of your funding and spent all that money on illegal immigrants. And all around the country, we've taken money from fire departments to make sure Ukraine is fully equipped for any emergency. Thank God it's less than 2 weeks till we have to stop dealing with this dumb shit. Except for those of you in California, you re-elected the Democrats, so enjoy that.
I think I said all that the other day myself, to be honest. That's crazy. I mean, there's still a lot of things like wind and stuff, other things that factor into a lot of stuff, but it all starts with you made it easy for the fire to spread in wind or no wind. I don't understand why they didn't solve that problem. Why did they make that problem worse? That's like the real question. Like, why did you make the problem worse? What are you doing? The college wrestler versus the wild savage. The wild savage coming at you. We have a rare Sith Negan party in the chat right now. I mean, let's go. I don't know why Matt Cardona sent this on Twitter just now, but he did. This is very bizarre. Good morning, Mr. Cardona. This has taken me 7 years for me to say. This has taken a lot of courage for me to say, sir, but my name is Will, and I'm a 26-year-old bodybuilder from Tampa, Florida, USA. I've spent 7 years watching your content. It's very motivating and inspiring, but I just wanted to say I really want to worship your muscles and smell your farts. Sir, I've thought about your farts every hour of every day for 7 years. I think about what they smell like and what they sound like constantly. Matt, even when I was in college, I graduated but had a hard time studying and focusing because I was thinking about your farts. Sir, as I studied my course books in college, the sound of your farts would pop into my head and taunt me. It was like I could hear your farts in my head as I was trying to focus and read. Please let me know what you think about potentially meeting up, and please get back to me. I would really love to meet with you and smell your farts. My face and nose want them. I want to do anything to be able to meet you in person sometime soon, sir. I really want to smell your gaseous, sulfuric farts. Please let me know, sir. Thank you, Will. Now, for all we know, a 12-year-old wrote this, and Matt Cardona posted it on Twitter, so I mean, okay. That's the stuff Matt Cardona tweets, you know? So good for him. I mean, now that's content. That, my friend, is content. Good job, Matt. Matt Cardona with the best content on Twitter. Unbelievable. Wasn't someone upset at him the other day for something? I don't remember what it was, but they were like, "Oh, you know, he's fucking." Someone's like something like that. I don't remember what it was, but it was something. I don't remember. Wasn't somebody mad at him for something? Can't quite think of it now. It's all coming back to me now. Yeah, Nerdy, we'll see you on Monetize This on Saturday night, baby. We'll see, baby. We'll see if we can hit that goal. Look at Sith Negan got us towards the goal. The goal of saving the mortgage. Look at that. $529 tonight. Sith Negan got us 35% already to the goal. That's wild. I mean, I don't know if we can hit it, but maybe. Maybe I'll monetize this Saturday night. Maybe we can do it. Well, I'm looking for this other post. There was something else I wanted to show off on Twitter. Where is it? There's a whole bunch of clips. I liked a lot of clips. ESPN reporter tries to play the race card. He turns it down.
Because you are the first black head coach to go to a national championship game in college football. Just hearing that response alone, how much does this mean to you?
You know, I've said this before. I don't ever want to take attention away from the team. It is an honor, and I hope all coaches, minorities, black, Asian, white, it doesn't matter, great people continue to get opportunities to lead young men like this. But this ain't about me, this is about us. And we're going to celebrate what we've done because it's something special.
I think, I think he did a pretty good job of just being like, yeah, thanks, but, you know, everybody could be a good coach. Doesn't matter. So, while kind of getting a moment. So, that's kind of cool. But it's like, God, when are they ever going to stop obsessing about this? You know? Oh, my God. Ed on Twitter says, sometimes I think we're all getting played. You ever wonder if we're all just getting played? I mean, how can Obama sit next to actually Hitler? How can Obama sit next to actually Hitler? I mean, how can Obama sit next to actually Hitler? Oh my God. I mean, the guy was not like, oh, like, I mean, I don't know. Like, didn't you call me Hitler? You gonna call me Hitler, Obama? You gonna call me Hitler? Go ahead, call me Hitler at the guy's funeral. Go ahead, go ahead. Let me pull my phone out. You call me Hitler. Call me Hitler again, like you did. Do it like you did in front of those people. Call me. Go ahead. I am sitting next to actually Hitler. Go ahead, say it. Like, I mean, is that what he's saying? What the fuck is going? Like, Obama's like, I'm the one who put you over. I'm the one who dared you to run. It was all part of our plan to dare you to run. It's funny. But it also could just be men awkwardly trying to get along, even though they literally were calling people like, he's a criminal and you're actually Hitler. And like, it's very funny. But it does make you wonder. I mean, I already know about Bush, you know he's whacked up.
Here. I know how you hate going to my parents' house because they're always speaking Spanish. You can never understand anything. But watch this. Estoy cagado.
You shit your pants?
That's funny. The crowd didn't care. Listen to this.
Castagnoli and Yuta wiping out FTR on the floor. Moxley, the bulldog choke inside the ring.
That's a blood and oxygen choke. You can see the life leaving the face of Cole.
God, I think I used to think Ian Riccaboni was all right, but man, I think Ian Riccaboni is so annoying now to me. I don't know why. I'm super annoyed by him. Like, just fucking, I don't know. God, him and Excalibur with their fucking like Mark fucking indie call or whatever, Ring of Honor call. I don't know what it is.
That's a blood and oxygen choke. You can see the life leaving the face of Cole. It's enough.
That's a blood and oxygen choke. What other choke is there?
The lights dimming in the eyes of the rated R superstar. Oh. How's this for a message?
He should have kept it on until he was dead.
Yoli and Yuta wiping out FTR on the floor. Moxley, the bulldog choke inside the ring.
That's a blood and oxygen choke. You can see the lights leaving the face of Cole. It's enough.
The lights dimming in the eyes of the rated R superstar. Oh. How's this?
Nobody cares. Yeah, the audience is just kind of watching like, okay, why did I pay for these tickets? Why did I pay for these tickets? That's what they're thinking. Jesus. Wow. That's crazy. Are there any firefighters that look at this dude? This looks like a goddamn. This looks like a nuke went off in LA. That is a controlled demolition of the likes I've never seen. Yeah. Sith, you're right, man. It is a big fuckery. We don't even know. Feels like. You know, that I've been told, though, that we're getting the alien stuff is coming, whether it's real, not real, or whatever. By the way, the Bruins lost again today. The Bruins suck ass. I still can't believe this.
See somebody that responds to your house, your emergency, whether it's a medical call or a fire call, that looks like you. It gives that person a little bit more ease, knowing that somebody might understand their situation better. Is she strong enough to do this? Or you couldn't carry...
This person is a fucking idiot. They're literally like in an important role in the fire department, and they're a retard. That blows my mind, bro.
This is Aria. So this is our flagship humanoid AI-powered robot. She's highly realistic. She has her own social media, so she might be competing with you one day. What makes her really special is that you can talk to her and ask questions. So maybe we can have her introduce herself and say something.
Hello. I'm Aria, the flagship female companion robot of Realbotics.
What's the purpose of this? Some of our peers in the robotic space make robots to replace human labor. We think that's a great area, but we think there's a much bigger area in having social robots. So for example, at a convention like this, we can draw a crowd very easily. Aria's been a little bit of a rock star here, with people taking pictures and coming over. So she can promote your brand. The AI is all customizable, so she can learn all about you and your brand, and she can continue to communicate to people. There's a huge epidemic amongst adolescents and seniors on loneliness. So she can be programmed to know you and learn more about you. So she can make that bond with you that feels like a...
We can program it so you can come in her.
genuine human connection.
But they're going to be in the houses?
We don't have the ability to clean the house. They don't do physical labor, but they're more there to converse with you. It's companionship. They can actually even be a boyfriend or a girlfriend. So we have built that into our AI as well.
Have you built the holes yet? That's what I want to know about. I want to know if you've built the holes yet. Because if you don't, people are going to drill them themselves and come up with some awfully bizarre methods to put little thingies in there. Those are going to wait when the dolls, the robot sex dolls, bro, they're going to start at like $20,000, $50,000. And then after 5 years, they're going to come down to like $5,000, $3,000. Well, they'll probably come down to like, $5,000 to $10,000 or something like that eventually. And eventually, like, there might be stores, for all we know, where you can go and shop and pick it out. You know what I mean? I think the only way I could see myself doing something like that is if, my wife were to die. Oh my God, that would be, please let that not happen. I don't think I could survive on this planet. But if she were to be gone, I don't think I could get another, I don't know if I could get another girlfriend or wife or something. I don't think that would just never seem right to me. So I could totally see myself being like, make this look like my wife. I mean, if I had the money to do it, I'd be like, make this look like my wife. I'd program her voice into it. Like, that would be a huge business. A huge business. Now, you may have to get your wife and family to sign off on it first before they die, because maybe you can't do it otherwise. I don't know. Which I don't understand. I mean, the person's dead. Who cares? Why is it illegal if the person's dead? How are you going to get consent from someone who's dead? So, but let's say that you do and that that's a thing. Imagine going to your wife and be like, hey, just in case. Sorry, it's been a long day. Just in case you die. Can you, give me this consent? And then like 2 years after your wife dies, people, your kids are like, you need a companion. You need something. You're miserable. And so they buy you a robot doll of mom. And then you're of your dead wife's like image and voice, and oh God, it would be so weird. But like, I could see myself loving it because it like reminds me, it's like comforting, and then you're rubbing up all over it and stuff like that. And I don't know. It would be definitely strange, but definitely people would be doing it. Or you can just get one while she's alive in case, those nights when she's not feeling it. You're just like, okay, well, I will, I'll just have this tonight. Joe Biden fell asleep at Jimmy Carter's funeral. But then again, if I was listening to this music, I would probably fall asleep too. And some of the other people are asleep as well. To be quite honest. Poor Joe Biden. Can they just let the guy sleep? He's like, what? Like, why do I got to be at this funeral? I'm going to be dead soon. Why are we waiting? If I was Jimmy Carter, I'd be like, you know what? Nobody go to my fucking funeral. Because half of you are going to die in the next coming months and years anyway. Don't waste your precious last years sitting around for an hour while I'm dead in a casket. Go out and party or something. What are you going to... I can't see this. It doesn't do anything. Look at George Bush. He's just like, well, I'm trying to see him. I can't see him in the coffin. Oh my God, George Bush. Look at Al Gore. Still bitter. Got screwed by Bush. Hillary looks like hell. George Bush and Obama, they look all right. For criminals. Former TNA Knockouts champion and wrestling legend Gail Kim is reportedly in talks with WWE for a potential return in this year's Women's Royal Rumble. Dude, my dream is to see Gail Kim come down to the ring, rip this dress off, rub her tits all over the place, and then, beat someone in the ring and become champion in the WWE. That's what I want to see. I mean that in the best way possible. Love to see it. Okay. James Woods' home being destroyed by a fire because some people are celebrating real James Woods' home being destroyed by a fire because he's MAGA. Others are celebrating Mark Hamill's home being destroyed because he's a Democrat. How about having sympathy because these are human beings and not everything is politics? Mark Hamill's house was destroyed too? Jesus. That's a good point. How could anybody celebrate anybody? I don't get it. It's awful. These people were, you work your whole life to collect things and then it's just gone, And I know that that's not the whole world and the point of life and, that shit, But people have pictures of their mother, their children being born and things. Maybe some things that aren't digital and they don't have anymore. And so that's really sad, It doesn't matter if you're rich or homeless. Losing possession or losing things you care about, it sucks. You don't want anybody to lose stuff unless you're a psycho. You got to be a sicko to be like, yeah, cool, take that. I mean, there's a part of you that does want to say, like, why doesn't California ever listen and, like, fix things? Why do they want to? It's like they want to be destroyed. I don't mind saying that stuff because it feels like they're not fucking listening and bad shit's going to happen. And then this stuff happens. The usual suspects looting again. Bro, the cops aren't doing anything. How do you know that's not that guy's house and he's just carrying his shit? Maybe this is all his buddies helping him move his shit out of there. You don't know. People need to eat. Karen Bass. Ted Cruz fleeing Texas in the middle of a deadly crisis is part of a larger pattern of GOP abandoning folks in crisis. Ted Cruz fleeing Texas in the middle of a deadly crisis is part of a larger pattern of GOP abandoning folks in crisis. Which, by the way, that was awful of Ted Cruz. Ted Cruz, I didn't think that was cool what Ted Cruz did. How was your taxpayer-funded trip to Africa as your city burned to the ground and your constituents were fleeing for their lives? Now, I do think, to be fair, even though Karen Bass is retarded, I think Karen Bass was already there when this fire started. Is that right? So, Ted Cruz was leaving as things were going down. She was already there when this started, I think. If I'm wrong, then I'll retract that, but I don't want to say that I don't think she fled to Africa when the fires were happening. I think she had already been there. So then that's just bad timing for her as a mayor and a leader. But I don't know if that's true. I'd have to look that up. But I don't think those things are the same. To be fair, I don't think those things are the same. But they might be, and I might be wrong. Maybe I'm wrong.
Mayor, LA County is in a panic state. It began 2 days ago with the Palisades fire. My crew and I arrived shortly after it started.
Oh, boy.
And for several hours, we watched as hundreds of homes in a neighborhood burned to the ground. We did not see a single fire engine. We watched as Good Samaritans guided traffic. There was fear and there was a lot of confusion. You were out of the country at the time. Shortly after the fire started, a press release was put out warning of this fire behavior. My question to you is, what explains this lack of preparation and rapid response?
Let me just say, first and foremost, my number one focus, and I think the focus of all of us here with one voice, is that we have to protect lives, we have to save lives, and we have to save homes. Rest assured
Oh, big LJR, thank you for subbing to the channel, man. Give me the big lesbian rape. That's right.
Finished. Rest assured.
Thank you.
We have to protect lives, we have to save lives, and we have to save homes. Rest assured that when
that did not
rest
happen.
assured, let me finish. Rest assured, when that is done, when we are safe, when lives have been saved and homes have been saved, we will absolutely do an evaluation to look at what worked, what didn't work, and to correct or to hold accountable any body, department, individual, etc. But my focus right now is on the lives and on the homes.
Do you think your leadership was effective while responding to this disaster?
I just said what I believe is the most important thing for us to do right now, and that is going to continue to be my focus. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I just said basically nothing. Like, what the fuck is... Oh, my God. But she kind of said what I said Gavin Newsom could kind of say, which is kind of what she said. Crazy. These clowns spent $18,000 to take part in alpha male boot camp. They already look like they're pretty strong.
You don't fucking deserve to be here. Fucking quit, you piece of shit. I want to be a better man. I want to be a better husband. I want to be a better father. I want to be a better, you fucking whiny piece of shit. None of you deserve to be here. Back. You better move with a fucking purpose. Belly. Feet. Back. Belly.
Is this guy like gonna fuck them after this?
Feet. Back. Hurry up. Belly. Feet. Back.
Get over here. Where's you? You fucking slow fat one. Both of you. You're gonna sit. Get over here, fucking quitter, unquitter. What the fuck you unquit? Never heard of that shit.
18,000 to be in alpha male boot camp. This is real. Dude, somebody signed Nerdy up for this. Nerdy, you want to do this? Unbelievable. The Malibu waterfront, one of the most expensive properties in the United States, has largely disappeared. Wow, Malibu is wrecked. At least if you're in one of those homes, you could dive out into the ocean. Oh my God, bro. They filmed that scene in Californication right around this area. Wow. Jesus. Oh my God, bro. This is so crazy. Jesus. That spiral staircase. Wow, how did that home made it? Oh, there's a power line down on it, though. Holy shit. Wow. That is so crazy. What the hell? Somebody got a hold of somebody needs to get somebody got a hold of or got an early screening or something of Section 31. I can't wait to read this. Star Trek Section 31, the movie that they made for the streaming service, looks like fucking trash. Star Trek is dead. Star Trek is dead and destroyed. I've just finished watching the upcoming TV movie Star Trek Section 31. I wish I could say I enjoyed it. It reminded me of one of the worst episodes of Jodie Whittaker's tenure as Doctor Who, combined with one of the most criticized Star Wars TV series, The Acolyte. I kept feeling like it's not Trek, and not in a good way. So much wasted potential, it seems, so overhyped right now. I'll be surprised if it doesn't bomb. All that said, I'm looking forward to the forthcoming third season of Star Trek Strange New Worlds and the Origins cinematic movie, so hopefully there's some good Trek coming. Yeah, right, bro. Okay. Those same retard people are making those. You think it's going to be good? I don't think so. I'm going to say it doesn't happen. Ugh. The Chef's Kiss. Are you guys ready for this? This is fucking terrible. Are you ready for this? The Chef's Kiss. President Biden kiss the Chef's Kiss of President Biden's eulogy for president, I think they meant, Carter, was that he never mentioned Trump's name, but he spoke about standing up against the abuse of power. The cameraman then cuts to Trump. Trump was impeached for abuse of power. That's the Chef's Kiss. Unbelievable. Oh my God. I'm going to die. Oh my God. We want to extend our heartfelt thanks to incredible fans, we dedicated teams, blah, blah. Since November, we've been thrilled to share our progress with Assassin's Creed Shadows. We have a new release date, so they're pushing the game back even more. This guy goes, again, just cancel it. Nobody wants to play as a black dude killing Asians in feudal Japan. We see that enough in San Francisco. Oh my God, dude. That is great. Oh my God, did we see that enough in San Francisco? Oh my God, bro. I'm going to pass out. Oh my God. Yo, we got to find that clip of that guy who said the gay thing again. That was... Oh my God. I'm standing here in what used to be our home, and the heartbreak is truly indescribable. When I first saw the news, I was in shock. I couldn't process it, but now standing here seeing it with my own eyes, it feels like my heart shattered into a million. This is Paris Hilton talking about her house. Man, houses are personal, man. It's not... I know people are rich, and these people are like bougie, rich, people or whatever, but it's like, that's still your home. Whether it's a small, tiny one-bedroom house or an apartment, or whether it's a giant mansion, it means a lot to people. It's part of you. It's traumatic. This is traumatic for anybody. That's sad, bro. Look at that. It's crazy that this has happened to all these celebrities. That's wild, man. Wow.
Now, you're not as interested in doing that because Newsom is a D. If Newsom was a Republican, you guys would go you would have him nailed to the wall for what they're doing over there. And I know we've dealt with it. We just assume in Florida, anytime something happens, it's going to be politicized by the media. So you guys sitting in judgment of Donald Trump, I mean, excuse me, I think your track record of politicizing these things is very, very bad.
Okay, last question. Newsom should resign and that the wildfires are all his fault. So do you agree with those comments?
I remember when we had the Surfside Tower collapse, I had people from the Washington Post trying to blame me for it immediately without having any facts or anything. Oh, he didn't declare a state of emergency. First of all, state of emergency doesn't mean you can't respond. It's all that. Excuse me?
Biden did it. I think that's what you said.
Well, but what I'm telling you is you guys are trying to make an issue of it when I have watched from this seat. In fact, when I got elected governor, I was meeting with some of the other Republican governors, and what they would say is, hey, if you have a natural disaster, just know media's coming at you, they're going to do it. It's not the same. That mayor of L.A.
Well, everybody's under stress, I feel like, when there's a disaster, it feels like. I mean, to be honest. The severity of it does vary, whatever, but, I mean, everybody has been under scrutiny for no matter what. You get blamed one way or the other. But in California, specifically right now in California, a lot of this can be blamed, in that way because they did lots of things to make it worse. So, you can see why that's happening. Anyway, I think I'm going to wrap it up, guys, so I can be up in the morning for I stayed up way later than I was going to, but obviously I was having a great time tonight, and I really appreciate everybody for being here tonight. And you guys have been beasts tonight. Sith Negan has been a master beast. And this Saturday night on Monetize This, I heard there's going to be a lot of beasts around this Saturday night. So, Eddie vs. Sean in Heaven wanted that since 05. That'd be nice. Stan Hansen, Bruiser Brody versus the Warriors, says Sith Negan, as we continue the fun debate in the chat. Omar Fakarani, fuck around and find out. Stop Asian hate. There's a lot of it from everybody. This looks like what is Sith talking? What do you guys CGI video? Yeah, it does look like CGI video. Yeah, it's getting hard to tell what's real and fake. You're right. It looks like CG fake bullshit, but it's really the movie. It's really the movie. Just ridiculous. I remember when DeSantis faced 2 natural disasters and Biden was there for him in Florida, no questions asked. Yeah, I think I do remember that, where Biden, he was there. And DeSantis was like, I have no problem with Joe, thank you. He came right here and blah, blah, blah. And DeSantis actually, I think I remember, I swear to God, DeSantis even kind of like pushed aside the politics that the reporters were talking about. And
I've been going to wrestling shows for over 30 years. Never in all that time have I ever felt, until last Sunday, that my security, my safety, my life was in danger at a wrestling show.
Joe, thank you for all that you do for us, and Sith Niggers, thank you for the
bomb. My God. Oh, I see, Sith. Oh, we should do that on Saturday, then I'll get involved. Talking about all the dream matches that can now happen with AI. That's a great point. I didn't know that's what you guys were talking about. Okay, so I don't know. I'll have to come up with something for Saturday night on Monetize This as far as that goes. But yeah, in the meantime, I'm going to go to bed. I guess I'm going to go off to bed, man. I'm going to try to double dip tomorrow by working regular stuff early in the morning and then coming home and seeing the kids and doing a few chores. And then maybe I'll pop on again tomorrow. I don't know. I might pop on tomorrow as well. And apparently, if you're in the UK and your daughter gets raped, you need to let it happen, by the way. It's going on all over the place.
And when I found out, I phoned the police up. Police constable come, 2 of them. Basically told them again because so.
It's crazy. You know what I would do? I would just kill the guy. Probably. Maybe not though. I don't know. Maybe not. But I don't know. I don't know how I could possibly be able to contain my rage. So the first Raw on Netflix drew 4.9 million views, but the sickos said 600,000. I don't know who's saying 600,000. Nobody believes. 600,000 people watch Raw. Nobody could possibly believe that. I don't know who the retards that are posting that are. I don't know what retards are believing that. I mean, I don't understand that. Gail Kim taking the border toss from Hernandez was insane. Dude, she is so hot. I love Gail Kim. Oh, my God, Gail Kim. Oh. Does it get any better? I mean, oh, my Christ. Oh, my God. Gail Kim. Call her Gail Cum. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to wrap it up because I'm legitimately falling asleep. I think I busted myself earlier. Obviously, this show tonight goes out to Sith Negan, who dropped a mega bomb on the show. Just a crazy fucking bomb. $500 bomb from Sith Negan. So we're going to go out tonight with the other version of the Sith Negan song. Everybody in the chat, baby, hit that like button. I'll see you tomorrow, and I will definitely see you Saturday night for Monetize This. Hey, man, thank you so much for being here. Everybody who liked, a couple people donated, Botch Club and shit donated. And, of course, the big one, baby, Sith freaking Negan. Hey, man, Sith, I love you, dude. What a surprise. I cannot believe he did that tonight. That's awesome. We will pump that up all week, bro. Thank you so much, man. That might actually fucking... You don't know how much that's going to help me. Like, that's a shot right to the heart. I love you, man. Thank you guys all very much for being really cool and hanging out and sharing the videos, liking. Everybody who signed up on Patreon. And Sith, man, thank you so much, bro. What a nice fucking amazing thing. I just thank you, man. Good night. I love you guys. I cannot believe Sith Negan dropped $500, man. Whew. Thank you all. See you Saturday night.
This is what you get, a Sith donation.